I think I know for a fact that Total Warhammer 2 is installed.
There was an update some point last week. Could that be what's not installed?
No, it says the game isn't installed at all.
Huh?
Steam, Steam App, Steam Common, Total Warhammer. Is it installed? It's it?
Could you have a virus? Because viruses are known to uninstall stuff.
No, I don't. I regularly. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to play and his PC's telling him it's not installed, and he's like, "Eh?"
Restart?
Raven recommends a
No,
restart.
wait, check he got the files first.
That's what he was just doing.
Oh, okay.
Because I heard him reading out the file locations as he was going through them.
Oh, that's Total Warhammer 2.
Damn.
Well, you found the files. He's found the files.
Steam.
Restart Steam.
Yeah, restart Steam first.
Games are installed.
It sounds like a Steam problem.
No, there's a way to check.
Verify the integrity of your game cache is always...
You can't do that with an uninstalled.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's normally the quick fix.
There's a way to tell Steam that you have games installed.
Hey, you're supposed to be breaking things. That's my job. It's only you that's problems.
I would just restart Steam, because my Steam normally auto-detects what games I've got installed.
Yeah,
Like, even if I just copy the files over, it's like, oh, this is installed now.
Yeah, it didn't work, so I'm going to do it the proper
Ah,
way.
okay. Derpy Steam.
Download, click the Steam.
Now, considering how many games and how much Steam is used, it seems to be pretty stable, but when it does go wrong, it goes wrong.
When it goes wrong, it's like the apocalypse.
Yeah.
When it's right, it's like, aye. No, when it goes wrong, it's like losing the internet.
Yeah, it's like losing the internet. Because I'd say about 80% of my PC games are tied to it these days.
It thinks the game's installed? Oh, it's doing an update.
You managed to sort it yet?
I'm doing stuff.
Whilst you're doing that, I'm just gonna take a look. Let's do... Oh wow, you can play the quest battles from the first game now. Huh, not bad.
I imagine.
Oh, you've got it working. I was going to do a quest battles, I was waiting.
I launched it from the folder.
Ah, okay.
What was wrong?
I used to have to launch Eve like that, because it would never launch from Steam if I tried to launch it from Steam.
I think it's installed though.
That's working.
So game's still not installed. Go ahead and Steam.
Derpy Steam. And I've got default still set as play battle, so you can't get my army killed.
Come on! Game, well, there you go. We got Sega.
Have I told you about the weird old man yet?
No?
Oh, man.
I've told almost everyone else. When I was at work the other day, I had a weird old man who I served as normal, and then he started asking tons of questions about my education and saying I was rather intelligent.
Okay.
He then asked me if I'd ever heard of the National Socialists. And I said, I asked...
What person is your... Warhammer?
Just the basic. The only mod I've got enabled is the camera
What's
one.
the number?
It's not telling me in the corner at the moment because I'm in the lobby. Right, 1.10.
Okay, I'm on a different person.
Ah, so yours hasn't updated, so that might be
Oh.
why it's...
I don't know what one up there 'cause it doesn't think it's installed.
You're pretty quiet.
It won't up there
Ah,
because
there
it
we go.
doesn't think it's installed.
Ah. I don't know.
Discovering a system fires with Total Warhammer 2. That's working.
Did you try restarting? Well, obviously you haven't because you've been in the chat.
I have.
So... Oh, you have?
Yes.
Which one?
Ah.
Don't worry, I think I found it.
You think you found the problem?
What?
Is games not updated now because Steam doesn't think it's installed, so it's not updating it? So you was able to launch it from the folder, but it's not updated. And mine's obviously my version's updated.
Oh crap.
And then obviously because the two aren't compatible versions, we can't link it to the lobby. But he thinks he's found it now.
Go say, did you restart Steam?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It still wasn't finding
Never
it.
the problem.
If all else fails, give up the machinery start. And if that fails, I don't know yet.
Might just have to reinstall the game.
Yeah.
You not recorded yet, have you?
What do you mean? Yeah, it's streaming now.
Are you? Oh, cool.
Yeah, I started earlier.
Hello.
Which is why I was going to do a quest battle, which I'm going to go back in and do.
Alright.
Quest battle. Quest battle. Some of the quest battles are quite hard.
The stream will be called.
Well, it's casual co-op, but we're doing a quest battle for now.
No, the stream will be called Jensen's Struggle for Total War or something bad. I don't know.
Who do I want to
Total
play
War
as?
Dreamhammer. Total Struggle. Total Struggle Warhammer 2.
Let's just do this one, because I know this one. Huh? What are you doing?
Total
Your hair's
Stream.
changed colour.
Total
again.
Stream Warhammer 2. Perfect.
Total Stream Warhammer 2, all the things.
Pretty much. I know what you're talking about, but it just seemed to.
Oh,
Work.
wow, maybe I should have put the difficulty up.
Massacre.
I know they get some Swordmaster reinforcements, so... I suppose I don't have a lot of archers. That's what actually I do. I thought I'd do this one because I know what this one is, because I've done it in the campaign. So there'll be no derpy McDerp.
That sounds like one of those things, like Boaty McBoatface and things like that.
Cody makes code.
Look, it hasn't very policy.
Oh no, yeah, it always does that, just for quest battles, just because it's a cinematic.
When Asher fights Asher with
Yeah, quest battles are like sort of scripted a wee bit. They're not like just two armies meet battle. It's like a wee bit scripted, just to give you a sort of narrative.
But make no mistake, I will reap a toll. For my honor has been called into question. The offense must be sated. And only then shall I take up Sunfang to fight the true enemies of the Phoenix Throne.
Right, the true enemies of the Phoenix Throne, eh?
You're a trinity.
We're just gonna have a cynical you in the background just as I play. Oh, wait a minute, this battle's already started. What am I doing?
You're clearly not fighting with your army, and they're like, where the fuck is our commander?
Oh, the battle was already started, and I thought I was in the deployment phase still. I know they're gonna get some reinforcements of sword masters, etc. over here, so we're gonna line yous up to kill them ASAP. You've got time actually. Come up to the hill, face like so. Right, white lines. Oh, I meant to group yous. keep doing halt. It's not what I meant to do.
We advance. Archers, it will be done. Moving out. Illyrian beavers.
Right, shot cav.
We advance. Quickly now. Striking forth.
As we're waiting, let's take a quick look at some of these white lions. The white lions of Trace. Lovely, glorious models they are. Right, if that army's just gonna camp on the hill, this battle's gonna be super easy.
Yeah.
Tireless. Understood.
Right, Tyrion, you're a god. Go kill that mage. And the archers are ready to kill the swordmasters. If the swordmasters do get enraged, White Lion should be able to finish them off. They're quite good
Well,
infantry as well.
It'll take an hour to install.
Oh, you're having to reinstall it?
Yep. It'll take an hour.
Ah, that's not good.
I mean, it's an hour, so it's not very long.
Yeah, but it's not great either.
To victory.
Oh well, I'll just keep streaming quest battles in the meantime.
The winds are turning.
Charge, Tyrion, charge! You know, I just realized he's got the same name as a Lannister. Oh wait a minute, these aren't mages, I thought they were mages.
Without faith.
Tyrion may need some backup.
Tyrion does not need any backup, because he has Tyrion.
Heir of Anarion.
Tyrion will back up here.
Well, he's doing quite well on his own for now.
Shield of the Ever Queen. Agreed.
Those archers are nuking the swordmasters.
What? I have...
You're getting very quiet again. You must be far from the mic.
I'm right next to my mic.
It was quiet.
I have Cameron. I have,
Heir of Anarion.
Wood. I have Bud. I have Tremaine. I have... basically Flake.
I can barely make out what you're saying.
It's not my fault!
It's
That's your fault.
not my fault.
Defender of
I can hear you
Otherwise.
perfect when,
To
like, I
glory.
mention it.
Going forth. White Lions.
I have...
White lines are not exactly ideal anti-infantry, but
I
okay.
have a whole bunch of cavalry guys.
Forward. Usher and fast. Orders
Now all I hear is rustling.
Yeah, that's me going through my, like,
Without
box of
faith.
sweets.
We away.
My mom bought me a box
Heir
of sweets.
of Anarion.
I heard my mum bought me a box of sweets.
Yeah,
I don't know you're eating
that's what the
sweets.
rustling was.
Raven says, how did she know you were eating sweets?
Because he's crazy.
He says because you're crazy.
You just noticed that now?
For Ulfwa.
Ugh, bolt throwers.
White Lions. To battle. We are loyal. As a traitors. Champion of Alarion.
Hey, the timer's gone down to 45 minutes.
Hey, not bad.
Robin Seagull.
Yeah, I already have like 3 gigs downloaded.
What music sounds really dramatic? Oh, you watching it? What's you doing? Double check the chat for me then, please.
I'm on YouTube channel.
Exactly. I don't think I've ever seen YouTube's chat work, at least.
Illyrian Beavers. Silverhelm.
I don't think you Twitch.
Raven can hear me, so I can say things now.
Say something.
Get back to your music working, girl.
As far as
She needs to get back to her music work, you know? Right, yeah.
Just either one will do fine.
I wrote hi on YouTube.
And it's not come up.
On YouTube.
No. I don't think it worked.
Our will is tested.
Yeah,
I feel like it's not listening to the stream right now.
Charge!
Hello? How's it going?
Understood. Understood.
Done the right input, right? Yeah. Haven.
Hmm? What? Oh, you're pretty quiet.
Okay, you need to turn up your Discord.
Okay, I will do after this. Oh, they're back.
You can probably turn up my volume too when you right click on me. Gus, I think that's a you, not a me.
Well, no, sometimes I can hear you almost fine like there. Other times...
I am right in front of my mic right now.
Yeah, I can hear you almost fine now. Earlier on, though, you're literally
I
just
think
faintly in the
it
background.
Test. It sounds fine when I hear it back, so...
Yeah, now it does, but earlier on you must have been facing away from your mic or something. I still think I could turn you up a wee bit. I'll turn you up a wee bit after this.
Yeah, you can. You probably can do that, yeah.
Where's Tyrion? This is all
I
they
mean,
got
what I
left.
could do is I could add a reverb. And now I'm a go.
Oh, never noticed that was destructible before. Nice, let's break through it again. Wow,
Now
that's
I'm
some
going
strong
deeper.
horses.
Deeper. Deeper.
You sound like a 90s demon.
They're getting lighter, 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 lighter. How is it going, Nathan? Are you having a good day?
I am having a good day.
I don't know how this sounds, to be honest.
Like a 90s alien.
Rawr.
Right, let's see. Discord.
Well, now I'm on the megaphone. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Jokes, jokes. All the jokes.
Right. Video. Output volume. There we go. Say something.
Hi.
Yeah, that definitely sounds a bit better. In fact, I'll put it all the way up to 200.
Yeah. You do that.
Close that. Let's check the volume mixer as well, just to make sure. Yeah, that's fine. Right, back in we go. Right, we could look at a beginning of a campaign for a wee bit, I suppose. Mortal Empires.
I am Tyrion. Empire's blessings. Yes.
As the Empire. Let's see what the Mortal Empire stars like as we're waiting
I
on.
guess I could
Jensen's.
put on Bob's Burgers while I wait.
I suppose you can. That reminds me of a game. The name of that game, anyway, reminds me of a game I used to play. Papa's Pizzeria,
What
Papa's
game?
Burgeria, and all that.
Oh, I remember that.
They were good games.
That makes me think of the Lego Island games, because there was like Mother and Papa's Pizza joint. You ever played those games?
I don't think so.
They were like the Lego games before the Lego games, if you know what I mean.
Ah, okay. I played a few of the Lego games.
They got better over time. Much better.
Yeah. The first one I ever
Except for
played was one my sister
the Lego
had.
Avengers game on PC is completely broken.
Harry Potter.
Huh? No, not the Harry Potter one. She had one of the Star Wars ones for Game Boy Advance.
First
or
one I
something.
played was Star Wars,
The green-skinned
Um,
threat is extinguished,
and then it was Harry
sire.
Potter,
Yet the fight
then
to
Indiana
secure
Jones,
your
and
rule
then
has only just begun.
I'd say
played
my
them all.
favorite one so
I didn't
far
play
is
the
Lord of
Batman
the
one,
Rings.
though.
Small.
Didn't play the Batman one.
Hostile to your
I played the
elections
Lord of the Ring one,
are
but I
trying
didn't
to
really get
form a
into it.
breakaway province to the south.
My favorite moment ever playing one of them was
The
when
best
uh,
one is
To
the
your
Marvel game.
sovereign rule.
I don't think I played that one, but my favorite moment
Oh
ever
my god,
played
it's
was-
so good!
Boris Todbringer
What, the
of
Marvel
Rhine,
one?
They're making a
bitter
sequel
rival
to
in the
it.
recent election, is openly hostile.
Oh,
A clash with Todbringer.
I
on the
played
rules of
the.
medieval-
It's
Buy
not
you for Christmas
Avengers,
and you have to
but
stream it.
If you wish to unify the Empire.
It's not the Avengers one, but it was had the Avengers plus other people.
You talking about the Marvel one?
Oh, was that?
The Empire has
Ah.
never
Marvel
been
superheroes.
besieged
Okay,
by
then yeah, I
foes.
have played that one.
You are a
Yeah, that's
prince
the
of
best one.
Altdorf. Greatness runs in your very blood. Make the Heldenhammer proud.
Make the Heldenhammer proud. Oh, even the Warhammer World one looks so much better in Warhammer 2. It's like the same graphics but improved somehow. It's hard to describe.
You mean uprest?
Yeah, well, no, not just that. The models are different.
Of course.
Well, the models for like Karl Franz himself is obviously like the same. But I mean like the city, there's new textures, there's... Shut up, cat, as well, apparently.
Yeah, my cat was making noises.
Summon the Elector Count.
Cat? Been fed.
Men, I will
You've been fed. Let's have ourselves a wee diddly daddly battle. You know, I'd say so far what I've experienced in Mortal Empires I really like, apart from the problems with the Chaos Invasions that they've got, which they're planning to fix, and the end turn times are a wee bit.
So how does the angles work with the mega map?
It's similar to Warhammer 1 from what I've seen. I've not actually checked, but it's not tied to the Vortex campaign. It's more traditional Warhammer.
Okay, interesting.
Warhammer.
I can't wait for the next game because it's gonna have, you know, the ultra mega map.
The Ultra Mega Map. What they'll call
Yeah, it's
it
gonna
by
have
then.
all 3 games maps
Yeah.
in one.
So we've got Mortal Empires now. I wonder what they'll call it next time.
That will never end. Jesus Christ.
Imagine the end turns in that. Oh yeah, boy. It takes about...
That's what I'm saying. That will never end. Never be able to play another Total War game again.
With
Because we're
10-minute
stuck in
end
3
turns.
forever. To definitely have to have fast forward on.
Our steeds are restless.
So they have 3-way battles now. Can we make like 4-way? Maybe have a 3rd person in campaign at least.
The... Thingy battles are only a type of multiplayer battle.
I know, but they need to add it so you can have more people in the campaign.
I don't really have an opinion on that, but I know a lot of people are very against it, and a lot of people are very for it on the forums.
People who are against it are morons, and they only say that they don't want it because people would get bored. But the people who would use it would be fine.
Well, no, I've seen other arguments, like people saying that because the cost of implementing it isn't justified, and that sort of thing. But
I mean, motherfucker, they made it in the first game.
oh,
They are reusing the exact same thing and just making a different map.
Bring weapons to bear.
They gotta improve their game, not just release the same game again.
I say Warhammer 2 is a big improvement on the first one.
Oh no, yeah, big improvement. But still plays like the first one.
There's nothing like groundbreaking better about the second game, but it's just there's
That's-
many little tidbits that it makes a much nicer experience.
Oh, don't get me wrong, it's 100 times better than the first one. It's just, but somehow when you play it, it just feels funner to play.
That's what I was saying. It's just hundreds of little improvements and tidbits.
And I hope the next medieval game that comes out allows mods because that would be so much fun to play. And then we can have custom content on the top.
They're not making a free next, but they have said all rules are off for the game after that. So that means the game after the next one's likely a 3.
Gonna make that Mario's faction. Come on. Why wouldn't you want like a Mushroom Kingdom campaign?
Karl Franz is like holding off most of the enemy army on their own, just allow me to encircle the enemy.
Finding range, sir!
Finding range, sir! Or Raven, did you check the Twitch chat? So I know the YouTube one's not working, but did you check the... Raven? Raven?
She's ignoring you.
I asked, did you check the Twitch chat, or did you just check
I
the...
got sidetracked. I was meant
Okay.
to. I don't know.
What's she doing now?
Who, Raven?
What?
Yep.
I don't know what she's doing, but she got sidetracked.
Crossbow ready, go! Retreat! Quick march!
Routed the enemy. France took a lot of damage, but the rest of my army came out pretty unscathed.
35 minutes now. I almost have 10 gigabytes already. It's only been 8 minutes.
Not bad.
I have good
Okay,
internet.
I'll send you one.
And yeah, it worked. So at least I know Twitch works. Good old Twitch.
Twitch is a good site. Ooh, if I get 20 more followers and 3 of them are consistent of watching the streams, I can join the affiliation program and then have a sub button.
I have enough followers, but
You
I
have
haven't
enough
paid
to do it.
attention to the other stuff.
I don't. Do you have enough?
Told you,
Like,
I can't
do you have at least 3 viewers who constantly watch your stuff when you stream?
I don't know.
Because you need 3 consistent viewers at least to get the sub button.
Well, see, I've
the
definitely got
affiliation
Raven as one, but the others normally just pop by, so I don't know. But my sub count does seem to have jumped about 50 since I last checked, so I would think so. And I know normally around 15 people watch this on YouTube, so I'd imagine it's similar on Twitch. And I mean before, as it streamed, obviously as afterwards, normally about 30 or 40 people watch it afterwards on YouTube. Right. Give me the replenishment.
My orders are to move.
Your orders are to move.
It's always why not
It is
far.
important to act quickly if you have any intention of securing.
Right, upgrade me that.
Bring me to
Jump
my
back
men.
onto my side of the
To it.
border so you can heal. Get me route marcher. Recruit me a couple of
In the
3
name
company
of
militia and 1 swordsman with shields unit. Offices, we've none to give out. Technology, we can't research yet. See if there's anyone willing to
Relations with
trade.
Foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy. my lord.
No,
Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
they accepted.
What? Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Not likely.
They rejected.
Yes? Greetings, my countrymen.
All right. I will listen, but my time.
Britonia wants to trade.
You ask for a boon.
Never.
Oh, what? Evil Britonia. I need a trade
You
resource to make people likely to trade. Right. At least we got 1 trade right without a trade resource. We ought to get the clay soon. I am Murloc. Now for the Monster Engine. I was recording a Mortal Empire's part earlier on today, and it took me about an hour to record it with pausing the recording for each end turn for a 30-minute video. So literally half my time was just watching the end turns fly by. I was like going to the kitchen, making breakfast, and doing other things during the end turn.
While recording.
Yeah. Yup.
My friend was telling me about his granny, and how mean she was in the sense of when there were people when him and his brother was in like a room.
Go on.
Give me a second. She would put this weird porcelain doll out in the hallway and turn the light on to think someone's there. When they run out, they would just see this doll there. And whenever he had like a friend over, she would greet herself as her granny and that. And then she would go off, dress up as a guy, and come out and greet herself as his granddad.
Just sounds weird. My dad did weird things too. I
dad is
remember
also
when
weird.
I was growing up, he took a couple of 5p's, went out the front and glued them to the ground in front of our window so he could laugh at everyone trying to pick them up.
Your dad sounds a bit of a bit psychotic there, in the good way.
Prince and Emperor.
Likes the pleasure of other people's pain.
Boom! This city is mine. That intern's actually not that bad. That was much faster than they were this morning, I could swear.
Sending help to the secessionists in
Why would I want to teleport to that
your
one?
burgeoning realm.
Ready.
Could get him his warhorse.
11 gigabytes.
Let's get him his warhorse. Oh wow, Nuln is so close now. Let's destroy that so we can move that on over shortly.
The nation calls.
That's for now. Let's get another
As is my
swordsman.
right by
Get
Sigmar's
2
crown.
swordsmen. So you know what? 2 of them and 1 swordsman again. Could get them 2, but not yet. Not yet. We'll come on down to Helmgart. Right, and turn again. Boop, 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 boop. Did I ever tell you about the time I accidentally gave Raven the fright of her life?
What?
Go on.
What are you
Well,
smiling at? What's the
I
fun?
didn't intend this. I was just being random.
Go on.
Raven had went to bed before me, and was it the light was on in the hall, but not in our room. So as I went from the hall into the bedroom, opened the door, all she seen was a silhouette appear, and like the light shining in from behind it, coming in from the hall, and I just was like, "Behold the fury of your gods." I was just being random, but she was half asleep. All she seen was a silhouette walking into the room with light shining out from behind it. Half asleep.
into Soul's domain.
What?
I don't remember this.
It was about 2 years ago. You were half asleep, and I remember you literally
Welcome
shitting
to
yourself.
Soul's domain.
What? That's like crying or something.
No, I just remember you shitting yourself. Then the light was, your eyes adjusted to light enough, and you seen it was me. I thought you were about to kill me. How'd you not
Motherfucker.
remember?
Oh no.
That was only about 2 years ago. How do you not remember?
She's
don't know.
forgetful.
I don't remember. I might remember you saying that quote, but I don't remember much apart from that. I was half asleep after all.
Well, you weren't for long, that's
So,
for sure.
so I'm holding a Pepsi can and an iron brew can right now, and I can tell an iron brew can is made out of aluminium, where a Pepsi can is made out of steel.
Oh, my brain's just right.
By the
Scrambled
I
eggs.
can't remember the
Pepsi
last
can's
time I
okay.
drunk a can of juice. I drink juice, but it's normally from a bottle.
Yeah, I normally drink
Or a cup.
think
I
last
normally
time
drink
I
pure
remember.
juice and sometimes diluted
I
juice.
don't drink fizzy a lot.
Yeah.
I drink fizzy less than you.
I drink fizzy
I,
only when I'm at work
I
and
have a
it's quick and
soda
easy to
stream.
grab.
I have a soda stream, so I still drink fizzy without actually drinking fizzy.
More than you.
I remember what was, I asked my parents about them, because I thought, oh, that would be a brilliant idea, and they're like, don't ever touch them, because apparently
No,
when they brought them
they've-
out before, they were horrible.
Yeah, no, they much better now. Sometimes when I like make a stream like a fizzy kind of water bottle, because you gotta make it the water fizzy and then you add it to
I
diluted juice.
command here.
Sometimes they last for a week without losing their fizz.
So they're actually not horrible tasting now.
Not my one now.
France,
I mean, you
will
just.
obey.
I don't drink it as fizzy water. I drink it as diluting juice, fizzy water. You know. Gotta add your flavoring.
I don't like carbonated water on its own. It's just like I remember I
Neither
bought
do
it by
I.
accident once.
Just like yeah, get like have a soda stream, have some diluting juice. There you go. Life sorted. You get the feel of fizzy juice and none of the disadvantages.
Like an arm and a leg's worth of sugar.
Yeah. Cause I prefer the feel of a fizzy drink than a flat drink.
I understand why. Because I drink a lot of diluting. That's what I normally drink when I'm at home.
And I drink a lot of diluting. It just has soda stream there.
Yeah. Sometimes a diluting smooth drink just sometimes feels like it sticks to your mouth as well.
That's true.
Especially when you're really tired and you just woke up or you're about to go to bed, it just feels like...
I remember one time when I took a drink of flat juice. It's like I woke up that day. And I guess my throat was dry because when I drank it, it hurt.
I know what you're on about.
Like I was drinking it and suddenly I just felt a rusted pain. And I was like, ah!
I know what you're talking about. Aye, when your throat's really dry, you take a drink, it hurts at first, but then the more you drink, it goes away.
Yeah.
I normally, like, the couple of times I've been like that, I normally glug, like there's no tomorrow. So the pain goes away in like half a second. It's like... glug, 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 glug.
Huh?
Oh, wow, so many building slots, so little time. It's-
I'm at 14 gigabytes, done out of 27.
we've got lots of new unique buildings here. Because we've got Castle Right Guard. And I've got the Imperial Palace. Nice. What's this? Paved roads. That's new. The Imperial Academy. There's new buildings. I want that. And to have the money for that. Oh, first of all, have we got that there? That's good. Give me that for Pistoliers then. I think we're going to save the other slot for when we upgrade to level 3. Get me that unit of renown. Charge! I do say it.
Fight for our nation.
Meh. I'm used to when I win a battle here in St. Louis now, so every time I don't hear it, I'm like, oh. Well, that's useless.
Bring me to my men.
Bring me to my men. He's still there.
To my
Oh,
men!
there we go.
All the men! Hello, men! It's like a sausage fest here.
You said it, not me.
I mean, you're the one who said man.
Well, I was just quoting Carl Franz.
Carl France is clearly man.
He's men? He's more than one man?
Yes.
We got an I'm Carl Franz type thing going on. No, I'm Carl
I
Franz.
am Carl France. I am
Carl
literally
Franz.
France.
Carl Franz.
So I bought a IXM4. You ever heard of an IXM4?
A rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
Non-aggression
Mr. Nathan.
pact. No.
So what it is it's basically
Greetings, countrymen.
keyboard and
I
mouse
welcome
adapter for
your offer.
consoles.
Ah, okay. Last time I tried, plugging a keyboard into a console worked, so why'd you need one?
No, I meant so I could play an FPS game properly.
Ah, okay. Reminds me of what we got delivered the other day. There was an offer on Steam for a Steam Link for 70p. I should accept it.
Weird.
So I got one, and it works a treat.
What
Well,
was
I
that?
got it
What did you
working.
get?
A Steam Link.
A Steam Link.
I got it.
The
working.
thing that you stream your PC to your TV, and it's got like connections for
Oh, yeah, I
keyboard
have
and
one of them.
mouse and all that.
Yeah, I have one of them.
Yeah, I got mine for 70p.
I got it when it first came out. I literally just plug it in, hit the play button, and it works.
Well, it should have been that easy, but the cable Steam gave us didn't work, so we had to change to a different HDMI.
Oh, wow.
The HDMI cable they gave us didn't work.
I expect those
Nope,
cables to be
didn't work.
weird.
Because I was sitting there banging my head for like 5 minutes because I had to rush to go to work soon. I
That's
just wanted to
always
test it.
the first thing you should check. It's the cables.
Yeah, but I had 5 minutes before I was going to work, and I was like, I don't have time to test anything. I was like, Raven, your job for the day, fix it. So I'll find it when she came home. I changed the HDMI and it worked, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
I bet she didn't even work on it that much.
Then I use it to play Octodad with the wee ones.
Is it time?
They loved it.
I use it to play my PC in my sitting room.
Well, yeah, that's the point of it, but
No peace, just war.
It's not as fun playing on a bigger screen, I'll be honest.
I remember when I first moved into this house, I used to move my PC over beside the big TV and then just play on it. That's back when Shogun was the newest Total War.
Whoa! Wow!
Yep. This was back when Shogun was the newest Total War, and that's what I used to be playing constantly. No,
I
remember.
remember when Shogun 2 came out.
So did I.
Yeah, that was big. Angry Joe made a lovely review on that.
Didn't you buy me Shogun 2? Or I know you bought me Medieval 2.
I bought you Medieval too. I thought
Yeah.
you bought yourself Shogun.
Did I buy myself Shogun?
I think so. I definitely bought you Medieval too. Which is very lucky. Remember?
Yeah, because you didn't realise I love Total War games. You were like, huh, this is like the type of thing he likes.
Yeah, I knew nothing of your love for Total War at the time. And I was just like, oh, this seems like a youth thing. And I bought it. I've also bought Ion.
Have you
at the
played
time as
Crusader
well.
Kings?
I remember.
I just bought it the other day.
Yeah, it's like Total War and all that, but you play as like a king.
Yeah.
What?
Crusader Kings, I wouldn't say it's much like Total War after playing it. But I do
I
love
meant
it.
like Total War, Civilization, and stuff like that.
You play as a dynasty, and
I would class it in those type of genre.
it's a grand strategy game. A grand strategy.
And Civilization, it's a hex strategy or something
Yeah.
like that.
I always want to call it hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal strategy.
Close enough. Yes, all the mass it gives you in hexadecimal. It will just wants to make your life harder. That upgrades to missile damage, doesn't it? It doesn't really matter in the long because I'm not going to be playing this campaign for super long. Out of the Paradox Grand Strategy games, I really want a Vicky 3. Because I own Vicky 2, but every time I try and get into it and play it, it just feels... The graphics just feel too old and dated for me. I know that's sacrilege, it's just, but... Especially for someone that's used to playing older games, but because I've got no nostalgia value, because I never played it when it was a new game.
For what?
Vicky 3.
Never heard of it.
Victoria. No, the second one's the one that's out. I want a Vicky 3.
Victoria? For what?
It's another Paradox game like Hearts of Iron, Europa Universalis.
Oh, okay.
In the same vein.
Never heard of it. You know what I miss? I miss 90s and early 2000s because they just constant strategy games.
Yeah, strategy games are few and far between. They've sort of evolved into MOBAs, much to my horror. I've got nothing against MOBAs, it's just I don't play strategy games to be competitive, so it's kind of not really my thing.
I played it for single player mainly, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas if we were being
Did
more
you
on
know?
the competitive side, it makes sense.
Did you know Westwood never didn't make Red Alert 3 or any other games after that?
I didn't know they didn't make 3, but I knew they didn't make
Yeah.
the ones after that.
Yeah, they didn't make 3. They were shut down before 3.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense because that's the start of the downfall. 2 was the last one that was amazing.
3 was a good game.
Yeah, 3 was good. 2 and 1 were amazing.
Wait, wasn't one of the fan favorite games after 3? What was it, like Generals?
Oh, Generals, yeah, that was really good, but I'm pretty sure that was before 3. That was quite a while before 3.
No, I thought that was after 3.
No, that's almost definitely before 3.
Command and
It's after 2, but before 3.
Generals. Command and Conquer Generals. Not made by. It's not made by Westwood.
Ah.
It might be before 3, but it's not made by Westwood. It is before 3, but it's not made by Westwood. It's made by something else. Weird.
I couldn't get into Generals, to be honest.
I didn't like Generals.
I know it's a fan favorite, but I couldn't get into it.
It says the developer was EA Pacific, who were the guys who took over after Westwood. I guess that's what they did. They made that one game, so they made them do it. Like the series, like how 2K Australia or whatever made Bioshock 2. And after Infinite, they now have the Bioshock games because Kev Levine doesn't want to make them anymore.
Your developing power is noted by
Ah, no,
even the
no.
most distant of kings and bestial lords.
Now, I see no other option.
Direct me. March.
Yeah, but I really liked the Command and Conquer's just basic. Generals, as I said, I couldn't get into.
I never got into the original Command and Conquer.
I really liked was it the third one? But I thought it grew stale fast once
I
you
never
had
played
completed the
Command and
storyline.
Conquer 3.
Then I think it was the fourth one that it was just what the hell
That was the worst
is
one.
this
That was
pile of
not
shit?
made. That was not made by Westwood.
Was that the fourth
Do you
one
know
that was what is this pile of shit?
The 4th one was the last one that came out.
Okay, yeah, it was fourth one that was what is this pile of shit? It's not even
fourth one.
anything like the originals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happened was
Yeah, that's the
Westwood
one
got
that
shut
was
down
I remember.
like before 3, and you know what they were working on?
What?
They were making a free-to-play Command and Conquer game with tons of different generals.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, that would have been such a cool idea. Hey, 7 more gigabytes to go.
What is it with gaming companies being shut down when they're making a good game? Because look what happened to Bullfrog.
What? Bullfrog?
Lionhead.
On a Lionhead, they were making a crap game, though. They were a great company,
No.
but they were making a crap game.
That new Fable game looked okay.
That was
Okay.
pretty
But that's the point. A Fable game that looks okay compared to other Fables is completely shit.
Fable 1's the best one. Fable 2 is second best. Fable 3 is the worst.
Yeah, I thought it'd be alright.
That's-
That
Mm.
that Fable Connect game is worse than that.
What's the point?
Fable 3 I still enjoyed, but there was not
But,
a patch on the first and second.
But in all honesty,
The journey, let's not start
uh,
that.
that was
Lion
fun
were-
just for a joke playthrough. Not a
In all
joke
honesty, the Lionhead Studio,
Uh-huh.
they made one of the best, like, RTS-like games, and that was the Black and White series.
Oh, that was awesome.
The
those
first
games.
one is so much better than the second one.
You know what's weird about Peter Molyneux?
Did you know
He
the
must
first
have an
game
obsession with evils.
has multiplayer?
It did. So did
Yeah.
the second one, didn't it?
No, the second one didn't.
Did it not? Oh.
On march!
Even though the second one was much more combat focused.
I enjoyed both of them. And having a giant cow just eat things and people.
I believe Black and White is counted as abandonware now, so you can actually just go and download it.
I still have the disc.
Maybe one day we
kicking
should try
about somewhere, I
and
think.
maybe one day we should try and like get Black and White and a multiplayer.
The Empire,
Be two gods fighting other gods.
yes, to unite the provinces.
But no,
That
Black
was
and
one
White
of
is
my
great.
favorite games growing up.
I played that game to shit. I wish there was another game like it.
I remember
Like that one Peter Molyneux game that was coming out looked like it. It was like very basic, low polygon looking game, but it wasn't like Black and White.
Peter Molyneux was part of Bullfrog, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah, he was. He was the lead designer on Bullfrog.
So
And then
he
I think EA took Bullfrog, and then he left Bullfrog afterwards, and EA shut down Bullfrog, and he made like Pet Studio.
they took the people that were on Bullfrog and working on what was it, Dungeon Keeper. They took them and put them on Harry Potter games.
And in all honesty, until Goblin of Fire, those were
Yeah,
really good
what
games.
sorry.
They
And
were
Goblin of
not.
Fire came, and they were really bad games.
No amount of Harry Potter games is worth Dungeon Keeper 3.
No, you're right. But Harry Potter 1, 2, and 3 are some really good Zelda clones.
Some really good Zelda clones.
Well, they are. They are literally just Zelda clones, and they're really good.
At least I have my dungeons and War for the
That is all
Overworld.
I ever want.
But I will never forgive EA.
I mean, EA just shut down Fistro Studios and
Don't
made
get me
the
started on
Dead
EA.
Space series.
Hey, let's take your game.
By the way, I'm
Tell me
calling
what
it.
you're doing.
Bioshock is going in the shitter next.
They do like to just shut down good companies just to put them on something else that the
No,
shareholders
they like
think
to
will be
shut down
better.
good companies because they made one
And,
flop.
like, ruin the game
Yeah.
by,
Because they made
making
one
it
flop,
like
like how
Bioshock
Bioshock
if you want the full experience.
made that one flop game that was, you know, Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect is on hiatus now, and if their next game is not very good, they're gonna get shut down.
You don't even need to be what was. You don't even need to mess up that once and they'll shut you down. In the case of Bullfrog, if they smell some money in the form of Harry Potter being a big franchise, they'll shut you down just to
I
add
mean-
people to that.
When were they shut down?
Yeah, I hate that because I hate Harry Potter, so.
Well, you like,
It was
you
shut
like
down in
to hate Harry Potter.
2001.
I hate Harry Potter! There, I said it. Unpopular opinion.
You can hate it all you want. Who cares?
Uh,
So yeah, they shut down. They made the first 3 Harry Potter games to people from Bullfrog, and those were the best ones.
Well, no wonder, because the people from Bullfrog were great. Richard Riding's voice acting was, he still is a
They
hell of a good voice
made
actor.
Fiend Hospital, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Fucking great game.
didn't he
What's a
voice-
sim killer? I guess that's why they bought them. They must have saw at Theme Hospital and was like,
Grandmaster Glitch.
you know, this is a lot like
No,
Sims.
You're
Let's
thinking
buy
of the
them.
guy that did Gnarl from Overlord.
Oh, I knew it was one you really liked.
Yeah.
I thought I might be getting mixed up, I wasn't sure.
You're thinking of the guy that does Gnarl from Overlord. He uses the exact same voice to do Grandmaster Glitch from that kids show.
Goodyears.
Yeah, go Jers.
Didn't watch the
Yeah, I went and looked in my my local game store, like not game but just a video game shop. Anyway, they had like 5DS, like what was it called? Yo-Yo Kai or whatever game.
Yokai Watch.
Yeah,
What?
they have 5 of those, like different games, all for DS. And I was like,
What?
I remember Raven talking about this.
Yeah, our wee one
What?
loves Yokai Watch.
What about
Yeah.
Yokai Watch?
He's saying he found like 5 different versions of Yokai Watch games in his local store.
Yeah.
They just brought out like 3.
Well, yeah, they released.
Yeah,
two
no,
characters
these were
in
these
Neopet
weren't new
Watch
ones.
2, and then they released a third one.
Yeah, there's like 3
So
versions
what are
of
the
Neopet
games
Watch 2.
like?
Yep, then there's like 2.
Like an even more childlike version of Pokemon from what I've seen my wee one play. And a lot, instead of like choosing moves and it being about strategy, it'll be like, oh, spin this wheel to cast your attack and do other stuff.
Okay, that's
It's
weird.
like a even more childish version of Pokemon.
It's cute.
Pokemon's already not got that good of combat system as it is. Unpopular opinion, but it's true.
I think it's simple, but it's...
Effective. For
Yeah.
kids.
It got stale to me. I really hope if they do like a Switch Pokemon game, they do like a Zelda Breath of the Wild thing where
Well, they
they
already have announced that they are.
they
so.
change. Yeah, but I meant they change it enough where it's different but also familiar. Because I would love it if like you actually had to go out and hunt Pokemon, not necessarily just walk in tall grass.
What? What are you laughing at?
The bear.
More like the actual
What
anime,
bear?
you know.
Bear.
What bear?
Forces of Britonia have been shut
Oh, I thought you meant on my screen.
down.
Well, on my screen, not on my screen.
It's on your monitor.
But
Yeah.
It's not.
Bloody turkey.
Yeah, oh, I see what you mean. It's funny how. it's
Bloody
just sitting there.
turkey.
Yeah, but with the Pokemon game, I hope they keep it. I'd just be happy with a 3D version of Pokemon games.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, I would
Who's
love it if there
rich?
was like a 3D version, but instead of having to walk in tall grass to get Pokemon, you gotta go hunt for them, like in the anime.
I'd imagine they'd change up bits like that a bit just to make it look better in 3D.
I imagine they might
Why
they
do
might
you make-
also.
I know this is stupid, but.
I wonder if they
this
would
is
change
what-
the combat system.
Imagine if it was a remake of Red and Blue or Red and Green, depending. And it was 3D.
Red, blue, and
Imagine
green.
that. I know it's on Fire Red and Leaf Green, but
They're actually really old now.
I know, right?
They're actually that old. I wouldn't mind a remake of like Red,
So,
like, Blazing
what-
Fire
what-
Red or something.
What if they do a combat system instead of it being turn-based? You go into like an arena and you control your Pokemon. That's like a third-person action game.
Fondly at it.
What do you think of that, Nathan?
I don't know. I'm not sure what you said because I had Raven talking in one ear and you in the other.
Sorry, I can't hear you. So.
Yeah, I'm kind of in
They're
the
good.
middle and have 2 conversations going at once, so it's making it a wee bit
Oh
hard.
wait, stop!
Stop what?
Like in the anime, what now? What did I join?
Like in the anime, what now? What did I just join? What did I join? Well, you just joined. I don't know what this is. It was meant to be a multiplayer co-op campaign where we're just mucking about, having a wee bit of fun.
We're talking.
yeah.
We're talking about Pokemon. My game's installed in like 4 minutes.
Start talking about
Hey!
Yokai Watch and Pokemon. And
Cause it's a
Did you-
yokai. Yokai sucks.
oh, for
Digimon is better.
Yeah, Digimon is. Digimon's my guilty pleasure.
Digimon is better.
Digimon Try. Second DVD's out today. My copy is coming on Wednesday, and I'm gonna force the whole family to sit down and watch it with me on Thursday.
Digimon. Digimon Monster. Digimon the champion.
Change into digital champions.
Digital world.
What?
Digimon, Digimon,
Digital monster.
are the
Digimon
champions.
the champion.
Childhood right there.
Yeah, I watched Digimon.
And then it goes into like a
And
pseudo
then
rap.
stick
God,
with
for
me.
kids, if they ever came back, they would just have to be a YouTube channel that makes songs for things. They would make so much money. Why don't
Yeah.
like
Oh,
people
no,
just
that
license them
one.
to me?
You take that one because there's for specific ears. There we go. Raven's nicked an earbud so she can hear you now.
Digimon theme. Here we go.
Are you playing the Digimon theme or something?
Maybe.
Do you not remember it?
He was just singing it.
Oh, well, I couldn't hear him, so.
Captain of the Empire! By Ulrich Rock!
Oh,
What?
I'm tired.
Ah.
Falling asleep.
Speak, you act!
Let's go there.
Moving now! By Ulrich Rock! We serve the Emperor!
Jensen's lost in the world of Digimon.
What? What was that? What was that?
You're
What
watching
did
the
you
world of Digimon.
Hey, I'm just listening to the song.
I love Digimon.
You do.
There's only one thing I don't like about Digimon, and that's the whole if you don't clean up after them, they fuck you over.
Oh, that's the World Games.
Digimon World, the first one.
Yeah, but
They-
no, that actually happens in the actual world of Digimon.
They've made it a lot easier. Did you play any of the new ones? They actually give you like.
I should really
tons
get
of portable
Digimon
toilets.
World and stream that.
State troops ready!
The list of things you want to stream.
To battle! Yes, General!
Unlike Nintendo, I could stream I could stream Digimon.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah, they're
Nazis
Because
on that.
I am not streaming any or playing any Nintendo games because fuck that noise.
Yep, unless you're giving them a portion of your whatever you make, and you're not monetized to anything else other than them, they're not very happy.
Sorry, Nintendo, but you're in a blooming stone age. Not just because of the whole video stuff, but because of like everything else they do. Like, what is it like? Voice chat. They're like, oh, we don't
Digimon,
wanna do voice
Digimon.
chat. What do? Make this really bad app for the
Digimon,
Switch.
digital monster, Digimon, all the
And you
champions.
have to put your portable device to your Switch for it to, like, to talk. Because what's the point in that? You just use Discord on your PC
Taking
or something.
position!
Or on your
We
phone.
all know that Yu-Gi-Oh is the best. No,
I do. Oh my word, guess what I've seen today? No, you both need to listen to this. I was like,
you know what was a really good theme for not a really good show?
What?
The Beyblade's theme song.
I was just about to talk
Just
about Beyblade.
if you go and rewatch that dub, it's literally
It's for kids, what do you
it's
think?
literally an abridge of itself. It's hilarious.
No, honestly, guess what happened today? I was cringing. It was a YouTube advert. What was it? I just put it on for the kids, and then an advert came on with Beyblade. And Beyblade are still doing toys, and the advert was so
Yeah.
cringy. And I was
They
like,
still have
"Oh,
an anime.
And they had an app where like, it's like you want to hone your skills with these toys and play this app, and I'm just like, what? And my oldest son was like, don't want that. Don't. That's not out on the Nintendo Switch. I'm like, of course it's not. It's a tablet. It looks like a Switch
back
with
up
like
again.
Joy-Cons on the side.
And
It's
the
so cringy.
Beyblade.
I think even the boys weren't impressed. The kids aren't impressed. They're doing something wrong. Their target audience for crying out loud.
No lingering!
They are a pretty hard target audience, kids, to be honest. Because we're all adults. We're like, what would kids like? They like random weird shit.
That's not necessarily true though. Kids aren't as stupid as people make them out to be.
Well, no, I never said they're stupid. I said they like random weird stuff.
Yeah,
No,
but
you
a
think
lot of
that's
people like to think kids are stupid when they make a show or a product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like kids are stupid. They're like this. And it's like if you treat a kid like an idiot, they won't like it.
Exactly.
It's like they say, you know how a lot of adults, they do baby talk to babies. They say that is the worst thing you can do. You know, they're like, "Ah, goo, goo, ga, ga."
But you can do it to dogs, and it'd be perfectly
Oh,
fine.
dogs love it. Dogs absolutely love it.
They do.
A child would get livid, but a dog would love it.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. If you just talk like that to a dog and their tail goes like 50 miles an hour.
Next thing you know, you have a dog that jumps on you and licks your face.
That's always a nice experience.
Ah!
Just the thought.
I had that happen to me the other night. Kappa jumped up and gave me a big slobbery kisses.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Crying out loud. I think you're in for this cool victory.
That's one of the first things he said to me tonight, and I said I was a wee bit sore and stiff, and he was like, "Hi, how are you?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a wee bit sore and stiff, but I'm fine." And he was just like, "Bow chicka bow wow," and I was like, I was talking mainly about my foot.
I'm just face palming at you.
Look, I grew up watching motherfucking Red vs. Blue, so
You grew up watching what?
Red vs. Blue.
Red versus blue.
Oh, right.
There's a character who says Bow chicka bow wow a lot.
I've got a friend that watches that.
It's a good show.
and she goes on how it's a good show. Yes, she.
Why do we have a common interest here?
She's older than I am and she loves cartoons. And one of her infamous things she always says is she goes, when people say cartoons are just for kids, who wrote them? That's what she
You know,
always says.
I like that you're saying exactly what I say.
A lot of 90s cartoons were a wee bit darker, and you wouldn't get away with having them for kids these days.
You mean like the Sonic 90s cartoon? That was much darker.
Oh, it was the Sat AM one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who remembers Biker
Actually,
Mice
did you
from
know? Did you know?
Mars?
Sat AM and the Child's Friendly one were made at the same time
I
and were
watched
aired at
them
the same
both.
time. I prefer the more. I still prefer the more cartoony one. That's my favorite one.
Wolf, when I was my
Summon
first
the
memory of a
electric
Sonic
ants.
cartoon was the Sat AM
Mousy is
one, so I
dreaming
remember
and
it being
someone
dark
looked
as
at my.
hell.
Mousy is dreaming. Someone looked at my.
What brings you
phone.
here?
It got really quiet all of a sudden.
What?
Yeah,
I
he's
am
not facing his
Prince
microphone or
and
something.
Emperor.
Well,
This is
I
what
am
was on
facing
earlier.
my microphone.
Well, you got really quiet there for a second.
No,
I remember watching the cartoon when I was
it's.
little.
I blame Discord.
Okay.
I don't blame Discord just because you don't like it.
Follow age. Hold my.
Do that again.
Okay, I'm so confused now. Oh, I wish I wasn't dyslexic.
Quiet.
You can invite me now.
What was I saying? The second, the other.
Anyway,
So-
Gapster, hi. You're
Oh
cool.
my God,
Welcome.
Who calls?
Second Sonic cartoon I watched on video when I was a bit older, and that wasn't the Sat AM one. It
Let's
was
see.
fun.
The first Sonic cartoon I watched was Sat AM,
Shade
and
wizard.
then no, it was the original, and then Sat AM, and then Sonic Underground.
I barely watched Underground, but I remember memories of it.
Sonic
Is that the one,
Underground.
With the three Sonics, the
Yeah.
This is
the
Warhammer,
Sonic
and the
Underground.
Princess is Dead Island. I haven't updated the title. You're gonna have to give me like 2 seconds there.
Okay. The Sonic I remember watching when I was really wee. He had
Okay.
like time travel and shoes or
oh,
something,
yeah.
and he had to go through the time to try and get gems. Then there was that other
Oh,
one.
was that the movie?
No, I don't think it was a movie because it was like I
Oh.
remember 2 or 3 episodes.
I watched the movie when
Of
I
it
was
like
a
that.
teenager.
Then there was.
I never saw the movie, but I heard that Tails had a female voice.
Maybe.
Then there was the other one where at the end there was some sort of
Oh, you stopped watching Mousy stream for me. That's nice.
there was some sort of door, and Robotnik was trying to like close it, and so before Sonic got there.
No, that
In the
that's that I
outro?
am. That's that I am.
Sounds like Sat AM.
Yeah, that's that I am.
Was there like a squirrel and stuff like that?
I can't remember. I just remember the outro at the moment.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, the time travel
I
one-
remember that vividly. That's that I am.
The time traveling one, there was 2 robots, like a robot chicken that was
I'm being a
tall,
mod.
and there was
What is this flash for me? Look,
That
look.
sounds like the
It's
other
better
one.
now. You saying I'm better than
Yeah, the goofy
Mousy? What
one's the
is
one
this?
that's-
Mousy's great. We all love Mousy.
Yeah,
You can invite me now, by the way.
Oh, you ready? I'm still
I
in
have
campaign.
people. I have people in my chat, and someone's like, "I left Mousy stream to come watch you," and I was like, "Oh, you're nice, but Mousy's great. Why did you leave her?"
What? Is someone say Mouse is going to be watching you or something?
No, the Mousy
Mousy
stream
does
as well.
follow me though.
Oh, alright. But podcast thinking, who's Mousy?
Yep.
I like. Mousy.
Multiplayer campaign. Zoom is
I did
hard.
buy. I bought her an early Christmas present.
Mousy?
Yeah. I had money at the time,
I have money.
and she was really
Cow.
she was wanting to do it for a stream. Have you invited me?
Just a dare.
Chicken.
Chicken?
On the other stream, but I had my computer. It's already taken a shit from the amount of Twitch tabs I
So
have
you got
open.
2 stream things. What the hell are you doing?
Are you reading my chat right now?
No, she's sitting beside me so she can steal an earbud.
Wait, what?
Open up your phone and look at my chat.
You have to look at your phone and look at your chat. That's his
Well,
chat.
you can see the chat on the screen at least.
What? Twitch?
I am on because Mousy's playing Heroes in the Storm and
Yeah,
not
I'm
much
confused.
fan of Heroes in the Storm. Oh, okay.
Right, she's going back to her laptop.
I am a big fan of Heroes of the Storm. I like Heroes of the Storm. Well, this is Total War. I mean,
The slinky and the pain. The
It's not-
slinky and the pain.
not as much well, it's a lot more waiting around in here the storm, but you and me make a fun time, so.
Yeah, what was it? Do you remember Pinky and the Brain?
Who does?
The laboratory mind.
Yeah.
Green light.
And Larry.
Well, what was it? I've got a Total War Warhammer campaign going on at the moment, and I called my Slink priest Slinky. So when he got his mount, his dinosaur mount, I called him Slinky and the Pain.
Did you know there was a third series of Thinking the Brain that put the female character from Tiny Toons as one of the main cast?
It
No, I'm
rings a
talking about
bell,
the human
but
one. The
not much.
human one. She's like I think she's either daughter or a niece or something from Elma Fudd.
Rings a bell, but not much.
Pardon?
He's talking about when there was another female character son in Pinky and the Brain.
Oh, Elmira.
Yep. That's Pinky, Emilia, and the Brain.
Elmira.
Yeah.
The character no one wanted. The Tiny Toons.
Who thought this was a good idea? Hey, but the best, Pinky and the Brain with Emilia had the best storyline ever, and that's was it like?
We're trying to
Uh,
take over the world.
What was it? There was Stephen Walken was like the
Larry,
enemy of
Mr.
them in that
Larry.
show. Pinky and the Brain is great. I love Pinky and the Brain.
What?
I gave it to you because I seen you staring at me and assumed you were going to
Pinky
pinch it.
and the Brain. Pinky
How
and the
come every
Brain.
time I come back he's singing?
Last time was Digimon, this time is Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah.
My tongue always wants to say Slinky now because I'm not used to saying Slinky and the Pain.
Yep.
Do you remember Pinky and the Brain and Larry?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I just said
She's
that.
been saying it for about the past 5 minutes non-stop.
Well, she's been not near a microphone,
I
so it's
always
like
say it. I always say
Pinky and the Brain and Larry.
Larry.
Pinky and the Brain and Larry.
No one can mention Pinky and the Brain within a 5-mile radius of Raven without her going, and Larry.
Well, she says Larry. I talk about Myra, so.
She just always, like, she even hears someone say Brain, she goes, and Larry.
Larry and the Brain.
When I told her...
Clearly, she has Larry on the brain.
When I told her about Slinky and the Pain, she says you need an and Larry.
No, it'd be Anne Barry.
And Barry.
No, Larry.
No,
Still
because
Larry.
it's called Slinky and the Pain and Barry.
Always Larry. Larry forever.
No.
Yep.
It's
You
your
were calling
turn.
it- you
What
were
are
calling
you
this
doing?
talk.
Can we put like fast forward on?
You'll be calling this stream
For
was Total
movement?
Warhammer 2 and Larry.
I was just looking to see if I had anything I needed to do before I hit enter.
Did
which I
my
don't think I do.
did my Twitch stream title update, by the way, for anyone who's actually watching? That would be cool.
My favorite word.
Someone,
Oh, you see
someone on
surplus.
my, someone on my.
Ow.
Sorry.
Hey, Raven, if you were looking at my chat, you would notice someone said Larry was great.
Who is that person? Thank you.
That's Gabster Art.
Thank you. Surplus
you.
and Larry. Oh, that's my favorite word. What was it? I seen a post.
Wait, it's my turn, motherfucker. Whee!
It's been your turn for a while.
No, it hasn't. It's been my turn for like a minute.
I seen a post the other day, and then I was in the middle of reading it,
fuck
but then
are
all
you
the
doing,
words turned
David?
into blurs because I saw the word surplus. So the whole paragraph was just
There we go.
surplus.
Surplus of surplus. The surplus of surpluses.
I see. I was just reading this.
Why are you surplusing yourself?
That sounds dodgy.
I have no
It is
idea how to
dodgy.
react to that. It just sounds weird. Surplus.
Well, why not suplex yourself?
That sounds even worse.
That's a wrestling move, motherfucker.
I know, but it just sounds worse.
What was I telling you to do?
Surplus is my favorite word for some reason. It just sounds.
My
fun.
favorite word is milk.
Milk.
For the
Milk.
cornflakes?
For the milkshakes.
No, just milk.
No, cornflakes.
I know. I like that look
like
you gave me.
cornflakes.
You gave me that wee childish glare.
Yeah, I gave her a wee childish glare. Like, no. There's blood for the blood god, milk for the cornflakes.
I wish I took a picture of that face.
No.
Milk for the corn!
I'm laughing at your
We
face.
need corn without milk!
But your face was a picture there as well.
Oh, the corn. More blood for the blind card.
Are you still
Lord
making
God.
your farmer legion?
Farmer.
Oh yeah, I need to actually make that.
Surplus.
Who am I at war against?
Get rid of that event. I keep just looking at that word.
Oh, man, like that, I can't get-
surplus.
There, happy?
No.
There's back. You happy now?
That's great. Now.
Jesus Christ, you two are definitely a married couple.
Someone's stating the obvious. Surplus.
Well, welcome back, Gepta. Gepta Art.
Hello.
I don't think I have anything I really need to do. I'm gonna end my turn.
Timer.
What happened?
He just ended his turn, so we're getting lag spike.
You have to fast forward on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
Good. Good.
Call it pleasure. I don't like the sound of them.
Always reminds me of Cult of Personality.
I guess. I guess see why.
What's wrong with the call of pleasure? They might be playing video games for pleasure.
Okay.
Just the word pleasure has
No,
other
just,
connotations.
that's not
Pleasure just means you're having a good time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
technically.
Yeah, I
but
know,
it's
but-
got a.
I'm not thinking of. Well, I'm more thinking of Slanesh more than anything.
So nice.
That's what came to mind when I seen it. The Call of Pleasure. I was like, oh, it's Slanesh, isn't
Well,
it?
to be honest, they are a bit. They're chaos tainted.
I know
damsels,
nothing about
so-
this game, but I will pretend I do.
Ah!
I mean, if you know
Don't get
Warhammer, you would do fine. At least, if I feel like if you know quite a bit of D&D, you can kind of follow Warhammer. The races are quite similar.
I never got into D&D.
As long as you know like a wee bit about generic fantasy, you're probably going to be right. Like,
Well,
elves and dwarves, do
D&D
they
is
like each
like
other?
one of the things that really help generic fantasy.
So,
Hello! Yes, we shall do a defensive alliance. Dwarves like Jussi. Bye.
that awful story. What was it? It was Dark Eldar, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Dark Eldar.
Yeah, I keep getting
I
mixed
know
up.
D&D. Yes, I do know you know D&D. Where are the orcs on this map? Orcs.
There's not that many. There's some north of me.
Wahoo! Orcs.
Master of the White
Where are the boys?
Tremble
orcs?
before me.
I
My
think I
powers are
found
needed
them.
here.
Those are not orcs.
The serpents or something.
Those are definitely not orcs.
Same
Ever
way.
victorious.
I know gnomes. I like gnomes.
You like
Are there gnomes in Warhammer?
Power
Not. There's hobbits, but they're like next to never in the storyline. I don't think there's gnomes, but knowing Warhammer, there will be somewhere downtrodden gnome type
Probably
thing.
yes,
and
somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe they're part. If anything, they would be a part of the dwarves, right?
Well, I know the hobbits are part of the humans in Warhammer.
Okay, they might be a part of the human. That makes more sense. Huh. Yeah, I've never thought about gnomes in Warhammer.
I don't think there is, but they're possible.
There's probably a high chance there is. I mean, Warhammer is basically just took like everything D&D and Tolkien wrote and just made their own. And then Warcraft made a Warhammer game, but then they couldn't get the license, so they made it Warcraft. So they basically took everything Warhammer made and made it their own.
Yep. But I love the references though. I was remember when
We all love that. We all know that Warhammer's an alternate universe of Lord of the Rings, and Warcraft's an alternate universe of Warhammer.
pretty much.
And D&D is an alternate universe of Lord of the Rings, because, you know, Tolkien wrote all this shit.
Well, he wrote 90% of it. His son like finished it or something.
True. I mean, he didn't write, like, Dracula and all that. What's a big prominent in Warhammer? Not Dracula, but vampires. As we know today.
Yeah,
I think it was
Basically,
vampires in
Warhammer just took like tokens and threw in almost every fantasy thing they could think of.
Yeah, no, they just took Tolkien and was like, what if we fleshed this out even more and gave everything a proper personality?
And to make it as grim dark as hell.
Oh, it's so much darker. What? Wait. I went to go fight Skaven. My man instantly says, retreat when we have this much win against it.
Oh, God, you've lost. I mean...
Retreat! Retreat, they have like 5 men!
Well, it's Skaven. That's
I
more
know,
like
I was
5 million,
joking.
but still.
It's like 500 men, but... Yeah.
I've seen it.
Huh?
The other guy's voice is too low. Turn him up. I can do that right now.
No, thanks.
There we go. Turn him
Hola.
up.
Hello.
Hola, skinks!
You see, I need someone like Gabster here to tell me when to turn people up, and I turned them up, by the way. Speak, Nathan.
Slightly. What?
Okay,
Raven was
well,
asking
you
me a
talk.
question. What'd you say?
Well, I asked you to talk.
Hi. Hola, skinks!
Does that sound better? Hola, skins? What?
Yeah, that's what the skinks say. Hola, skinks! At first, I didn't like it, but it grew on me. Just like the little skinks. Hola, skinks!
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa, skinks!
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Guten
there's a lot
Tag,
of flashes going on
skinks!
over here. What is this? Oh, it's thunder. I need another army to come down here, so that's why I'm gonna... Get in the ocean, please.
Of the Ever Queen.
How close are you to starting your ritual?
I'm doing the ritual, I believe. No, I'm not.
I'm doing the ritual.
You have an...
Do we both need to do
I
it?
have 559. I need 700.
I have 808. I'm halfway through my first ritual. I was just wondering if we both needed to do it or not. I'm still annoyed that it doubles the required amount of fragments, but it doesn't pull our fragments
Shut up,
together.
cat! God damn. All I hear in the other room is...
You're gonna need a...
He's being fed. He's just meowing for attention.
You're gonna need a shut up cat emote.
Yes. And eventually it'll become its own t-shirt.
Yep.
Meows again, I'll go pick him up and take him in here.
To annoy Raven, I should make it that so Raven one.
Yes. Best cat. Apparently I have the best car, according to my friend here.
Have you seen the giant chicken thing in Odyssey?
No.
Okay.
I don't look up anything about a game that I'm wanting to play.
Okay, I won't say anything then.
I mean, you can say it. I probably will forget when I get there.
There's this giant chicken thing in Odyssey. I call it the demented chicken to annoy Raven. And say that's the other side of her.
Well, what about the demented turkey?
What?
The demented turkey.
Yes, she's
It's
the
a
demented
turkey.
too.
The
What
demented
rabbit?
turkey. See, it's a turkey. Do you not remember our joke? God damn it.
No, it was because Jade was calling stuff through to me as well at the same time.
You gotta tell her that when you're streaming.
Because I've got you on one side and her shouting through from the other room, and I'm like, eh.
And we
Two
used to shout back,
conversations.
I'm streaming here.
Ma!
Mom, I'm streaming. Leave me alone.
Get me a hot pocket!
I mean, you wouldn't be wrong. She is a mother of your children.
Yeah. Or even
Yes,
worse,
there
that
was a
South
chicken in
Park
Mario
episode.
Odyssey.
Bathroom!
What?
Bathroom! The South Park episode, Make Love Not Warcraft. Bathroom!
Yeah. Bathroom. They're coming, dear. God, that was awful.
Oh, that bit cracks me up.
To be the best, you gotta be the best. As they slaughter fucking Boris in the jungle for like a month.
Oh, it went off fast speed. I put it back on. Live to win.
I think I have to also turn
till
that
you
on.
die. Till you cross to the other side.
Now is not the time.
Live to win.
Live. Yeah. Win.
Stan, Dad, what are you doing here? I come to bring you the sword. How do you switch? Well, you like right click on my name. You go like trade. Oh, okay.
Protector of Ultron.
But I like how they put Frostmourne in the episode, even though that's nothing what like Frostmourne's like.
At your service.
Yeah.
Entering the city.
The whole episode was nothing like what it's actually like. It's fun. It was still
I mean,
hilarious.
it kinda was.
Assyrian guide.
It's
I
like
remember playing
it's-
Vanilla WoW. I remember having like a similar experience in the sense of whoever had a bigger sword would win the fight.
I think that's
So
probably,
Vanilla WoW's coming back if you didn't know.
Yeah, I know. I've seen classic.
And me and my friend Turkey were like he used to play Vanilla WoW. I played Vanilla WoW, but I didn't play for that long.
Same
We're like,
here.
if we ever do a video on Vanilla WoW or something, we should get the original
What the-
TeamSpeak talk thing and talk on that, just like how people would back in WoW.
Say goodnight.
It's called Vimeo or something. No, it's not Vimeo. It's like it started with a V. I couldn't pronounce the name.
Oh, sorry, I was miles away there. Raven just appeared with one of the wee ones, and I was confused. as hell.
Ventural, something like that. Wow, a game. Hee hee fun. Man, wow, such a game. So that's why they closed down that classic server that pissed everyone off.
Because they were making their own.
Yeah. I played WoW. I remember WoW was fun. I still remember the layout of the human settlement very well. I remember leaving that, going like past the second town, and I somehow ended up on an airship, and then I was in orc territory, and everything was tons level higher than me, and I couldn't get back to the airship.
For the Horde?
So I was like in this orc city as a human.
For the Horde.
For the Horde. By the way, I watched that new
Cinematic
Warhammer
Shore?
cinema track, and when Savannah said "for the Horde," I'm like, that sounds fucking stupid.
I didn't mind so much that. It was, but see the bit after when they're all
She's
reacting. I
not
thought that
a
was
war
brilliant.
chief,
She is now.
but she's not, if you know what. I mean.
Sylvanas being the new war chief. It's just because we're used to orcs, and then a troll war
Yeah,
chief was
but
close
she's
enough
still
to an
not
orc.
she's not a good war chief.
I don't think we've really seen enough of her as the war chief, because last expansion, we didn't really see her.
War
doing
chief will
anything
always
big.
be Thrall. Why did the humans and orcs fighting again? Was that ever explained?
Well, obviously it'll be explained when the next expansion comes out, but I imagine it's something to do with Sylvanas and the Horde disappearing when the Alliance King got killed.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, that's
I like that
probably
Fairy
it.
and Son showed up, and me and Sarky watched it together, and he was like, "Wow, Fairy and Son is exactly like Fairy.
Well, is what's really
the-
weird.
They're
is,
the same character."
No, they're not the same character.
I
What was
meant
it?
in the trailer he acted a lot like.
Oh
his
yeah, in the
father, if
trailer.
we were gonna-
It's because he's trying to step up and fill his father's boots. But before the king
War
died,
chief.
he was always
War-
more like the.
Wark.
He was more like the moral compass. He was more like, this isn't right, and the dad was always like, but we need to because it's war. But he was like, but this isn't right. But now he's trying to grow up and fill
Well,
his father's boots.
But
Kind
the point when he was like, "Wow, you're a lot like your dad," is when he got really mad and then he started winning his fight. It's like, yes, rage, the power of everything. Feed to the dark side.
It is nice to see him actually grow up and he's put his big man pants on.
It's look, if they kill Thrall ever, I'm done with WoW in general.
Yeah, he's got to be one of my favorite characters as well.
Thrall kid's not allowed to die. He is the saint.
Why'd
Neither
you
is
call him
Malfurion
Thrall
because
again?
Thrall, what they called him in Warcraft 3.
They called him Thrall in Free.
Some of the arts call him Thrall. because you know speech impairment.
Okay. I just remember him always being called Thrall. And then I know a lot of
Anyway.
WoW fanatics call him something else now. They call him as because Thrall was his human, the name given to him by the humans, I think. They were calling him his original name.
Oh, it's like when Halo fanatics call the aliens by their proper name.
Instead of like the elites and the grunts.
Grunt, elite, and all that.
Because I remember for ages they were talking about this character, and I was like, who is this orc they keep talking about? And I was like, oh, it's Thrall.
So they added Garrus in Heroes of the Storm, and I fucking hate Garrus. Give me the proper Hellstream. I want my Gorm Hellstream, damn it.
Yep.
He is the best Blades Master.
We are free.
He's also a dick, but you know, comes with territory. I have no idea what WoW characters are. What can we talk about that Gabster can relate to?
Digimon?
I don't know. I might know Digimon. What's your favorite Digimon? I forget what my one's called.
My favourite is Machine Dramon.
I forget what my favorite's called. It's basically the yellow T-Rex. The main character.
Greymon?
Possibly?
Greymon. Because you've
the main
got
character?
Agumon or Agumon, depending on how you pronounce it. And then that evolves into Greymon, which is like orange with blue stripes. Then that evolves.
Yeah, that's the sack one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Then you get
That's
Metal
my
Greymon.
favorite.
Then you get War Greymon. And
Sun Dragon.
variations thereupon.
This is fun. That is a funny name. That was a Digidino. Yeah. He is a digital dino.
The Digidino.
Master of Hoeth.
Star Dragon's the best one, right?
Wisdom leads me.
Or is it the Dragon Prince?
Huh?
Is the Star Dragon the best dragon?
On this? I think so. I always get them muddled up because I always forget which order it goes.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember. I think it goes Moon, Sun, Star Dragon. But
Okay.
I never remember the order.
I don't have anything for that guy to do. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
The best way for you to tell in this though is that in the tooltip it'll tell you like anti-large, anti-infantry or whatever for its blame.
No,
threat attack.
who are the guys who make this game?
They make what? Warhammer. Skaven.
Total War.
Creative Assembly.
Okay, new from Creative Assembly. Total Digimon.
I'd play the hell out of that.
I would play the fuck out of that.
I remember I actually had there was one of these Digimons where they
Have
had...
you played the newest one? What was a JRPG that you go into like a digital
Yeah,
one?
I like that game. It's quite good.
I heard that's
Cyber
pretty
Sleuth.
good, yeah.
Yeah, they're making they're making, I think it's a prequel coming out.
You know what I like
beginning
about
next year.
Digimon?
What?
They didn't do the gimmick of adding new creatures constantly. They just focused on story. Take some notes, Pokemon.
Well, they have added a lot over the years.
Yeah,
but
but I meant there's still like only 100 and something.
it feels like there's more than that.
Yeah, but in that Digimon game, like the newest one, it was only like 159, I believe.
Oh yeah, but that game didn't have a lot of Digimon. There was a
Yeah,
lot.
but I like
missed.
that.
Yeah, you couldn't get them. The new one's gonna have even more.
Yeah, but I don't like a ridiculous amount, if you know what I mean. I like it just focus on story, have a good
Yeah.
amount, done.
Instead of there being like 800 in one game.
That's fucking stupid.
One of the new additions to the next one I'm actually really happy with, because as I said earlier, my favourite is Machine Dramon, but he doesn't have his final form kind of thing in
Okay.
Cyber Sleuth, but in the new Cyber Sleuth, his
You should
final
really
form's
get
in it.
Digimon World and stream that. That sounds like a fun time. To get to
I
watch
recorded
that.
it and made a small series on it. The intro was one of the most fitting things ever, because the song was actually singing about a digital
we
world.
could stream it together, as in I could stream it to Twitch, but also have the video thing on Discord, and you can tell me.
It was Digimon. It was meant to be cheesy.
I know, but this song is just.
Pokemon cheesy as fuck. What the fuck is she on about?
No, but the intro song from Digimon series, it was like Digital World, Digital World. I never
You don't
seen
think I want to be the fairy
the
best isn't cheesy? Because that is cheesy.
The Digital World. Can't remember the next line.
Kill key. What?
Oh my word.
I like kill key. Huh.
Remember to laugh and cry.
I don't remember Digimon. I need to watch that Digimon series to get back into it.
Digimon Try has been really good so far.
What's the current one that had the original?
Try.
Okay.
That's what I was on about earlier. DVD 2 is out today.
I know you were on about that. I'll go watch that. The key Pokemon. You like the key Pokemon? Wrong with you. Terrible Pokemon. I'm joking, but still a terrible Pokemon.
A Jokamon.
The Pokemon, yeah. Isn't the key Pokemon a fairy?
Another time.
Oh, you like it because it's funny, right? Okay. I respect you more than that.
It's that reminds me of Raven. One of her favorite Pokemon, the one in black and white, was the ice cream, but that's the one everyone hated.
What about Trubbish?
Yeah, everyone hated Trubbish as well. They were like, oh, these designs, they're terrible. They're basically just an inanimate object. Jade agreed with the Trubbish, but she likes the...
Vanilla
Yeah,
is the
Vanilluxe.
worst.
What? Why are you face spamming?
We all know Pokemon hit its peak when Fire Red and Leaf Green came out. My friend loves Trubbish. You know, Gapster, I feel like you're happy that you're here because we talk a lot more than what Mousy does. As in, we can play the game and talk very well.
The gods guide me.
Well, I know some people who can't do that at all.
You called? Taking up
Why
residence.
is on so quiet?
Ah, it was Jensen's was talking, not me.
Oh right, I thought it was both quiet for a
He was
second.
talking to someone in the chat or something.
No.
Plus,
no.
I think I'm burning through my energy fast tonight with all the singing. I'm determined to break everyone's eardrums.
Is that what
I wanna be the very best,
Bum bum bum.
like no one ever was.
Bum 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 bum.
What was it? To train. Wait.
To catch them is my real
To
test.
catch them
To
is
train
my
them
real
is my
test. To train
cause.
them is my cause.
Yep.
Pokemon.
How shall we across the land?
I was watching a video about that the other day. You know the bit when Pikachu goes under the girl's skirt?
Yeah, no.
The
Yeah,
bit
that
when
was the
Pikachu
original
goes under
intro.
the girl's skirt. The original line is we'll catch them even under a girl's skirt or something. And there was like a wee
Entering the garrison.
Well,
What
the
hell?
Japanese intro is nothing like the English one.
yeah. And what was
The
it? I
song,
seen
I
when they were doing Sun and Moon, they even did a throwback to it. Because we think of the iconic music as the Pokemon Gotta Catch Them All, so true.
Yeah, but that
Japan-
is the better song.
But Japan are mad over their original song too. And the Sun and Moon, they did a reed version of it, and they have Pikachu under Lily's skirt. And when they say that line, there's the as well.
Oh my word.
It was like a 90s computerized scream.
Yeah, did you ever see that banned Pokemon episode with the gun?
Oh yeah, and
Oh, did you also see the one when like James had inflatable tits? I saw that
Yes.
on TV, but that was horrifically never shown in America, and I can understand why. Actually, there's a few cartoons that were like had banned episodes that were never shown in the US, but I saw on TV.
we're
There was
talking
one for
about-
Batman and the Brave and the Bold, where three female villains started singing, and it was all innuendos about how superheroes don't last that long in bed.
Okay.
It was kind of funny.
The Yu-Gi-Oh cuts were quite funny, like the pointing finger constantly.
My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! GX
You stopped mid-sentence.
My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you. I thought you said my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh was GX. I thought you were gonna say my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh GX cut or this or that. I thought you were gonna continue.
No. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. You know, let's see. How does it go? I love that intro. I feel like Gabster here is making tons of clips of us either singing or talking about stupid shit. In America, the guns are taken out of the cards, and a new card is keeping the guns. I don't know why my PF pointed that out. Oh, and a new card is keeping the gun. That's weird. I feel like it's weird. I remember watching Billy and Mandy, and a guy pull out a gun there, and everyone thought it was fine. Like, you ever watched Billy and Mandy, and you saw that episode with the brain monster?
I never watched Billy and Mandy.
Okay, so in Billy and Mandy, there was a sing-along episode. It was great. And there was like this brain monster meteor thing that came from space, and it eats brains and it sings about
I
it.
loved the pilot as a kid.
And the officer comes out, pulls out an actual gun, and starts shooting at the alien monster. And I was like, you will never see a gun in cartoons nowadays, but Pokemon came out before this, and everyone was annoyed with a gun. But he comes out and pulls out an actual gun and starts firing bullets, everyone's fine.
I didn't pay much attention to the series because it came out like years later.
Billy and Mandy is one of the best Cartoon Network shows.
It came out years later. But
I remember the Billy and Mandy movie where Billy and Mandy took over the codename Kids Next Door, and Eddie and Eddie also had a cameo. It's a great. I recommend it if you like Kids Next Door.
I always remember
never
the.
cared for the codename thing. That was past my attention.
Such a good show.
I liked Eddie and Eddie though. I watched that.
Ed and Eddie made a cameo.
Gobstoppers.
They like
Yes, that's it.
I liked that episode. It was a good episode.
There was a stream the other day on YouTube. Just watch all the Ed and Eddie episodes. I just remember seeing it come up on my. I don't know who did it or why, but I just remember it came up on my suggested, and it was just like live now. All the episodes of Ed and Eddie from start to finish. I was just like.
Did you ever watch the last thing of Ed and Eddie? It was a movie, and his brother actually shows up.
Yeah, his brother. Yeah, okay.
And his brother's a complete dick, where Eddie throughout the whole series like, my brother's a cool guy.
Yeah, it turns out he bullies him. Yeah, I've seen that.
And then all the like only 13 other characters who are the kids banded together to go up against his brother.
The Plank included.
And then they got accepted family.
Okay, maybe not the Cankers sisters, because in the end...
Plank is the best.
Oh.
Plank is the god.
That one saw part of that movie
Plank
at school.
Evil.
Never
Secret
saw it.
evil.
Saw
Plank's.
Wait.
He's to the Chaos Gods.
God damn.
I've never seen that stuff.
Gabby, you need to learn how to type properly. Gabster, my friend. Have you been making clips?
Yeah, he thinks this guy's been making clips of us.
Oh no, he does.
singing
He's
it.
done it to me before. He's made clips, and I always enjoy them.
Oh no. What's next, Larry?
Larry.
You and Larry!
Yep, me and Larry.
You have been making clips. Awesome. I love them. Send them all to me.
And then
When
I'll
we're
get
done,
Jensen's to send
obviously.
it to me.
What?
The clips.
To you, to me, to you, to me, to you, to me.
You can both be the Chuckle Brothers.
Chuckle Vision, Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision.
I feel like we always get onto this topic because Jensen's will then say he never was keen on it.
What?
What?
I thought you weren't keen on Chuckle Vision.
Why is there a cutscene?
Huh?
Oh, it's because I've completed my ritual.
Oh.
Chuckle Vision.
Does it count for both of us?
Must do.
'Cause I'm getting this cutscene too.
Wave fragments were gathered.
You may get an achievement if you've not done this before as well. Thanks to me.
Done this before.
Power lit
The Lord Master Terrarian. Joined by Gallifreyas, you know, from Gallifrey. Makes a Doctor Who joke.
Lawmaster Talarian, ally of Teclis, was joined by Gallifreyas, squire of Tyrion.
You all are gonna die.
They would be the princess.
Not necessarily wrong in the Warhammer universe.
Revealed her prophecy.
In the Warhammer universe, you're lucky if you live for 5 minutes.
The Lawmaster and
Same with the
Squire
Guts
saw
universe.
The Isle of
5
the
minutes
Dead,
is generous.
breathed in fire. The vortex gone.
Yeah, because they're
Without the
Atlantis.
vortex, chaos floods
Really?
the world.
Yep.
The island that my nation is on is basically Atlantis. So yeah, it's gonna go underwater.
But the star crown of Lilith has the power to restore it.
It won't.
The crown was shattered long ago. If the lost shards are
Isha destroyed my pillar, that bitch.
One can be saved.
Guts is on Berserk, by the way.
Isha
The
has
anime.
blessed our agents
Last manga.
with one piece of the star crown. But 4 shards remain lost.
I am the Phoenix King. Hello.
Talarian suggests invoking the spirits of the Phoenix.
The cost is
Kings.
high to do such missions,
better
so we
than a
get like
king to
10,000
find the
people and
crown.
slaughter them.
The cost is high to cast such
They're all
rituals.
pissed. Oh god.
More wave
I pulled the
fragments are needed.
So we completed thingy.
Yep.
Okay.
The Ritual of Prophecy.
Did you get it?
You're a prophecy.
Did you get an achievement, or do you actually
I
have to
did
do it
not.
yourself?
I think
So
I have
you've
to
got
do
to
it
actually do it yourself. You don't get it for me doing it for you.
Right in his coon tails.
We are ill at ease.
We are ill at ease.
I do not want Axe Body Wash hat. It's the only commercial that plays in
You're
the stream.
quiet again.
I mean, I don't
Oh,
tell Twitch what to stream. I mean, if I get like 20 more followers, I can have the sub button.
I'm gonna need to look into that because I might be able to get it now.
You might be able to. You just like sign up to their look up the affiliation program.
I will do when I'm next off, but I'm not next off until Thursday.
Not the Pritz membership program because that's another thing. But the affiliation program is like a smaller version of it. Like you get the sub button and you get some emoticons.
Shiny thing.
They're help for the
But
little
you don't.
guy.
But you don't get like all of the stuff of Pritz Prime. You know.
Not all the
membership
bells and
account for that.
whistles, just
Yeah. It's more like a stepping stone.
Something.
But isn't Mousy like a Twitch partner now? She's not longer affiliation.
Is she?
Well, it says on she has it written on the Twitter. I am a Twitch partner, so.
Oh, right.
maybe she's just meaning that because affiliate people understand partner more than affiliate. Maybe that's why.
True.
Just
I know my
simplification.
other Yogscast friend, D-Star Gaming, is an affiliation. My friend who has been watching Mousy for a long time has said she is no longer an affiliation. She's now a partner.
Ah, okay.
Well, she's just not
So
updated.
that's
it.
good. That's good to know. That's good to know that you can switch off affiliation to partner eventually.
Sounds
Well, that would be the whole point
Yeah,
of it if it's a
exactly.
stepping stone.
Aye.
Well, I mean, I wasn't sure if it was a stepping stone. I took it that way, but it could have been like you could just do this and it make life easier for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I plan to get into a lot more into Twitch when I get my new PC, which looks like it's going to be
I actually stream quite a
late
lot
mid
currently.
next year.
What's
Been
the
doing a
se-
lot of Dead Island, but you know it's always on when you guys are asleep. And
What was
Dead
that?
Island was the game series before whatever
Dynamite.
it's called.
I already know this. What was it? They started as Techland, and then after that, it was no longer Techland. It was Sus.
I love how they lost the ability to make Dead Island games, so they're like, fuck it, we should make a Dead Island game and add parkour. Done.
Dynamite, though. I like. So I'll rephrase that.
I'm
I
not
love
saying that's a
Dynamite.
bad thing. I'm saying it's literally Dead Island with parkour.
Yeah,
Turn
I
on
know-
Raven, down shite. Oh, got a good cough there.
I don't think so.
I call it down shite to annoy Raven.
He always says that.
You know, Dying Light has a map maker, and you can add your own assets.
You mean Dying Shite has a map maker?
I've heard of things like that. Aye.
Like, I always thought about, I wonder if I can remake my island. And
No.
At first I was like, your island? Then I was like, ah. My brain was slow for a second.
don't say the name of the island.
I didn't say the name of the island. In fact, I
I'm
probably...
just saying.
Well, I'm confused.
Wow.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused?
I don't even know. Okay. Anyway.
So many things are happening.
Oh, I forgot to put the fast forward on.
You can eat your
Music was just
then
like,
get an affiliation. It would be cool. It would be cool if I could get an affiliation.
Well, it's because we're over at Ulfwan, so it's playing like the elven music.
That's,
This is the one that...
We are the elves. We are the elves.
We are elves singing.
St. Louis!
Yeah, there's like two sides of the elves in this. There's like that whole sort of stereotypical, like three elves singing in the forest, and then St. Louis!
Oi, 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 St. Louis!
No, it's the orcs that are the football hooligans.
oh, yeah.
What can you see orcs going like? Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey.
Yes.
Orcs actually are based on
Oi,
football
oi,
hooligans.
oi. Oi, boy! You better not be giving him a red card.
Oh, that
I'll
was a
bring my
perfect
DACA down there.
Wow, heroic victory, I
St.
didn't even say it.
Louis!
Hey, now you've heard St. Louis.
I mean, I've always said that.
No, but just before he said it, the St. Louis played. It was the cry they made when they won the battle.
I barely heard it.
Yeah, they just go St. Louis.
Is that the same
It's
thing?
almost-
Yeah.
That's weird.
Has this stream even been picking up my game audio this whole time?
I would imagine someone would have told you if it hadn't.
Yeah, you got someone watching, haven't you? So.
Yeah. Unless they were just listening to us
doesn't-
ramble on.
Doesn't
Oh,
look like it
Larry.
is. Does not
Never
look like it
mind,
is.
bloody Larry.
Larry.
No, no, it doesn't look like it does.
What?
I see why. It's not, because I had it set on the wrong
I serve the Phoenix King.
volume. There we go. Now they have gameplay noise. Guess they didn't care.
There's no gameplay noise.
There is now. I'm getting a playback. Wait, I keep getting playback about error. What the fuck? BLE gonna reload stream. Twitch is dying today, apparently.
Twitch is live.
It's alive. It's alive.
It's alive!
Okay, you sure you're saying that? Not a third person. I'm too tired.
Right, let's show Raven St. Louis.
Lady of the Phoenix.
I died.
Ha ha ha.
Asura to battle.
Might not a stitch.
Whoa.
Victory for Asura.
St.
You hear
Louis!
Oh, I heard someone say cheeky bastard by the sounds of things.
You're a cheeky bastard.
What? That's all I can hear. It's just
Cheeky
Twitch is being a
That's
deuce.
all
Twitch
I
is a
said.
deuce. Deuce isn't really a thing we say in the UK.
Cheeky bastard.
Dude.
No, saying deuce.
Oh, deuce. What the deuce?
Oh, don't! Even I don't say that. It goes right through me. I hate that phrase.
Well, it's not really a common thing to say in the UK. We normally
Thank
say like
fuck for that.
Unless we're quoting Stewie.
we normally say
No!
like deuce is our like American deuce is more like our first name for twat.
Even then, twat's not said that much where where we're from anymore.
I thought it was more of an English term.
Yeah, twat's normally more of an English version of cunt, which we really shouldn't say either word.
Yeah.
That much anyway.
Yeah.
I
Moon,
mean,
star.
meh. A prick. I guess prick would be the version of deuce. You
Oh.
prick.
Yeah, prick.
People
Yeah, I
say
use
prick
that.
a lot.
Yeah, I use that first. I
Yeah.
use that one.
Maybe prick is the better one to say.
It's a
that
slightly
instead of
nicer
that.
version of calling someone a dick. Basically means
Bellend.
the same thing.
Nice.
You
Sorry.
bellin.
Asura rejoice.
Bellin is the tip of a dick.
What the fuck's sake?
Remember the very first Still Game episode? What was they walk into the pub what was it? I can't remember what he says, but then they just go, "Shut it, Dick!" And he goes, "For the millionth time, my name's Bobby."
You do not say prick much, yeah, because you're in America.
Use my stick, you prick.
You pellick.
He's my stick, yeah, prick.
Pellick is one of my favorite insults.
Pellick.
I don't use that one.
That's more of an old-fashioned insult.
Pellick is just calling someone an idiot. That's all it is. You pellick.
You knobbins.
I also like calling people a tart.
Nah.
A tart just means you're calling them a slut.
Yeah, I don't use that one.
Or a little cake.
Strawberry cake.
A little strawberry tart.
Isn't there? Yeah, I guess so. Prick every time. Wait, prick every time I clip. Media.
Wait,
no,
what?
you're getting media errors from.
I could not have heard that right, because I could swear you just said prick every time I clit.
No, that's not at all. I said prick every time I prick. I said prick.
No,
It was prick every time.
No, I heard
Always
that
prick.
too.
Yeah, I heard prick every time.
You're both
I
a crazy.
clit.
I heard that too.
And I was gonna say, why on earth are you pricking a clitoris right now?
That's not Twitch safe. That's called a ban. That's called a ban right there.
You already said
Let the sirens go.
YouTube would have heart failure.
So let's do a par.
I remember I was watching Twitch bloopers or like all the like mistakes people made, and there was this guy streaming, and his girlfriend didn't realize he was
so
streaming,
hard, that was
and she
great.
just walked past like naked, going, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "No!" And then it was like Twitch banned him. It was like that second, so there must have been like an official watch in his stream. Girlfriend
No,
just walks
someone
in.
probably reported it.
But it was in like a second. He just got
Yeah,
banned.
people are very quick when it comes to that.
Wow.
It mustn't surprise me because you know people that get swatted and stuff like that. You get some right pricks on Twitch. It's just like.
Yeah, I gotta say, why would you walk in there butt naked like that?
Well, it was
know
their bedroom. I
that he
think.
streams.
No, he didn't. I don't think he. I suppose. Oh, well, I didn't really put much thought into it.
Man, I would be so pissed at the person who walked in naked.
It reminds me of those other ones you've seen. These were older, but I remember there was this one. There was this little like 8-year-old. He was trying to record a gameplay video of him playing a game and like have his face in it too. And his dad just appears behind him dancing like with his top off, and he doesn't even know. His dad's just like. His dad's just like dancing,
That's
doing
such
belly
a
dances
dad
behind
thing
him.
to do.
And then the son just turns around and is like, "Dance!"
Dad, what are you doing, Dad?
Yeah, the whole dad thing.
Like making little mouse with belly and doing like belly dances, like topless
Oh,
behind
that's
him.
such a dad thing to do. What a legend.
Oh.
I've got all that sort of stuff to look forward to as my wee ones start growing up. I've got to perfect the dad dance and do it in public around them.
Yeah, but I don't
Your
think they'd be
dad
allowed to do face cam for certain reasons.
What, that's your dad does?
No, my dad's dad dance is pretty going to be hard to top.
My dad would not. My dad would try, in quotation marks, to sing. It is bad.
Oh yeah, singing's another good way to like think of. You know, I walk downstairs.
Okay. When your wee ones are like playing a game with friends and they have the headset on so they can't hear you, just like walk up behind them and start singing the Pokemon. Just like, yeah, no, I'll come help you. I wanna be the first.
Now, what I'll do is I'll walk up right in front of the screen and I'll just be acting completely normal. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'll just go like down on one knee with my fist in front of my face and be like, "I want to be the very best."
How about
And then like water falls on you.
now explain your dad's dad dance.
All right, what my dad does when he does his dad dance is he squats down a tiny bit, then he starts pumping both arms as though he's running, then he wiggles his butt.
I can actually I can exactly picture that. I know what you're on about.
It is literally the perfect dad dance. I'm gonna have to think like hell to try and think of a better one to annoy Maui ones.
But again, they can't do face cam.
Oh, all right. Here's another
Your
story
turn.
about my dad. I
Still
was.
take your turn.
I've got nothing I want to do. I'm just gonna end turn. I just want to keep talking.
Go.
Say the story.
I've got no research. Horse masters don't even care about it anymore. Just end turn.
Story.
Right. I walked downstairs and my dad
Story.
was. My dad was on his PC, and all I heard was he was singing, and this is what he was saying. She thinks my tractor's sexy.
What?
It really turns her on.
Oh no.
And I was like,
It's
what?
like you're trying to do an Elvis.
It's like a country western about a sexy tractor thing.
No, it's about a man. It's
Yeah, a
about
man.
Thank you very much.
And he thinks his tractor's a pimpmobile.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what the song is.
I mean, hey, if you live in a huge farming community where the only people you know are other farmers, that could work.
Continue.
It was just, oh my word. And then he pulled his earphones out so I could hear it. The whole song was literally written by the most sexist, like, redneck
So it's a
American,
redneck.
yeah,
Oh man.
thing ever. And it's just the whole song's about females thinking he's super hot because he has a tractor.
I don't know. The first time I heard it when I went to yours and saw your dad at his PC and you were
Doing
like,
his
what-
dad dance, singing that song.
And you were like, what you listened to it? He said, and I was just like, oh no, because I could hear the song.
Yeah, I was like, it's time to run.
Oh no. No, bro.
It's, oh, hell no.
I got warned about the song beforehand. I was like, oh no.
You know what was even weirder? He used to go from listening to that to listening to Pink to listening to Green Day. It was.
I want to be an American idiot.
No, what was the Green Day song he used to listen to?
Holiday.
Yeah, Holiday. He used to listen to Holiday.
I don't know that song.
What?
My uncle sang that Sea Tracer song.
What?
I am gonna copy and paste this into.
I can't remember.
Oh
thought-
God! They're sending me all the Twitch clips as we're still streaming. That's
Oh my
interesting.
word. Let me guess, the misheard words is going to be there or something.
That's probably got us singing. Miss Raven online?
She's online, but she's sitting down beside me at the
I'm
moment.
offline.
Okay, I'll
That's
just
why
send it to you via
I'm not,
Steam.
I'm not on anything.
You know, this
About to
stream isn't
balance.
even about Total War Warhammer anymore. It's just.
Was it
Sorry,
ever about Total War Warhammer?
Well, it was last week.
The one time
Was
it
it?
was about Mario.
There wasn't even a stream last week, so now.
The one time it was about Mario.
Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago.
And remember, it was about the demented turkey for a
Oh,
while.
for fuck's sake.
That mean that's still a thing. There's gonna have to be a turkey emoticon.
Oh,
Don't
A
put
turkey
that in your
emoticon
phones.
with like an emo hairstyle. It's just demented underneath.
The
not
demented
a
turkey.
fucking turkey.
Just remember.
That's from Still Game.
Come on.
Still Game 4.
Tractor the farmer
Oh,
thing.
I
Oh
know
wait,
the
are
one
you
you're
talking
on
about like the
about.
combine harvester song?
Oh, for goodness sake. Big Red. Oh, is it? My youngest one. There's a Big Red Combine Harvester. He had to sing that in his nursery song. But what does he call it? Big Red on Bowser.
Was it not Big Red Angry Bowser?
No, Big Red on Bowser. Big Red on Bowser.
Said a combine harvester.
No,
on
for
that.
ages,
God,
I was like,
come
what the
by
hell is Big
Harvester
Red on
and I'll give
Bowser?
you
Then
a
it had
key.
the song sheet, and it was Big Red Combine Harvester. I was like, oh. Oh, what were you saying?
I can't remember.
Oh,
The quote you were on about. I was trying to
Oh.
remember it. What was it? It was the Christmas special. I
what
remember
the
that.
it's
The
what
one,
turkey
wait,
one.
the one your dad
know
was
that.
singing. My uncle sang that before. What?
Oh, the
Oh my God.
tractor sexy song that my dad sings.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, the sexy tractor song. Her uncle used to sing it.
I feel their pain. I feel their pain. Just imagine coming downstairs and finding your dad sitting at the PC when you're a teenager singing that, and just the trauma.
Trauma.
The trauma.
I mean, my dad
Doing his
wasn't
dad
around that
dance.
often for me to have that.
He played other songs. I'm trying to think what they are.
So What from Pink.
So.
Doing his dad dance, singing that. Oh my god.
So the other thing I can relate to here is my brother Nathan used to sing the Aladdin theme song, all the music. He would be like in the kitchen making something going, "An Arabian Night."
That's pretty funny.
As he's like making a sandwich, it's like the most dramatic thing to sing, making a sandwich.
Standing. That's what they said you'd do.
It does, pretty much.
Your instructions.
You sing.
Rusty is
you look
playing Chatbox Party 4.
I sing
So,
a lot
so-
of things to annoy Raven.
you sing songs like The Blue, randomly.
It's kind of cool that me and Melsie's friend on Steam.
One of them's a Pussycat Dolls song.
Oh, what's that?
Do you guys remember the Cheeky Girls or whatever it was called?
Yes, the Cheeky
Shut
Girls.
up.
That's one of the songs I used to sing to annoy Raven. We are the Cheeky Girls. We
Yes,
are
we.
the Cheeky Girls. You are the Cheeky
The
Boys.
Cheeky Boys.
Cheeky,
I remember
cheeky.
that song.
Oh,
Chicky, chicky.
darn. I was just laughing.
What's some of the other songs I sing to annoy Raven?
Pussycat Dolls.
I believe in a thing God love.
Yeah, that.
Ba-da-da-da.
I believe in a thing God love. Whose eardrums haven't brushed yet?
Well, what about Flash? Flash!
Boom, boom,
Ah.
boom, 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 boom.
Savior of the universe.
Crazy Chief something.
He'll save everyone.
Well,
of us.
what about any Smash Mouth?
Somebody wants to. Everybody knows that one.
Somebody once told me that the world's gonna run me.
That was crap.
What was the one that that just repeated the two lines over and over again or something?
Oh, what was it? And the
It's-
years
it's
keep
the-
coming and it just keeps coming.
That's
And it keeps on
it.
coming
And it keeps on
Wait,
coming.
what
It
you're
just
on
keeps
about?
coming and it just keeps coming.
It
Yeah.
basically changes all the lyrics in the song to those lines over and over again,
It's
and
like-
it somehow still
It's
goes.
like Foo Fighters.
Wait, what
The
song is
best,
this?
The best,
Eh.
the best.
The same one we were doing, you just sang.
All Star.
Oh, All Star, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's like with Foo Fighters. They do like, they get up to the chorus, they just repeat the song with the best, the best, the best, the best.
Have you guys seen the one chord kind of song? Like how to make a hit or something? It's like it plays one chord, but they sing like lyrics from a bunch of songs, and
That
somehow they
sounds
always.
familiar.
I'll send it to you later.
It does sound familiar. Have you seen Hot Dogu? Hot to Dogu.
No.
I
No.
like Hot to Dogu. No, they dogu.
I like
Do
Big
you
Bus,
like
and I cannot
hot
lie.
to dogu, hot to dogu. Eat that,
Not baby
eat
got
that,
bag.
eat the hot to dogu.
What's that song that they sang at the end of Shrek 2?
Yeah, so you're.
Barracuda?
No.
What one? That was in.
It's like Ella
never sung it in the
Leva or
end.
something.
Oh, and it was nearish the end.
It's not the end.
No, it's at the end. Poots and Donkey sung it together.
I know it. Oh yeah, Ricky Martin.
It's like-
Luca.
Yeah, that's
Living
it.
la vida loca. Shit, that guy was gay.
The young Cass Lewis sang the Smash Mouth song with only the word.
In the
maybe?
first one, it's the monkeys.
Oh, okay.
I found it hysterical when that guy came out he was gay because literally almost every woman in the world at the time was
Isn't the
drooling
guy
over him.
who sung the Never Give You Up was gay?
Is he?
Rick Rolls.
Yeah.
Rick Ash. Whatever was his last
Rick
name.
Ashley, I think it is, but whatever.
Yeah.
He performed
Isn't
with
he
the Foo
gay?
Fighters. That was so cool.
Never gonna give you up. Never
Never
gonna
gonna
let
set
you down.
you down.
Never gonna
Never
turn
gonna
around.
roll around and forget you.
Desert you or something.
Take on me. Take on me.
Take me on. Take on me.
In a week or
I thought it was a deer.
a day or two then. But literally just get a mouse to squeal and you'll get that part right.
I mean, the best part, the best song is Orts, 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 Orts.
Yeehaw!
Orts, 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 Orts.
Please, no more kicking.
Up, up. Oh, god damn. I love that song. First time I heard it was in the ultimate mod for Dawn of War.
Oh no, I heard it years ago.
It was like it played on the menu. I was like, "What is this? This is great."
I told you about the troll song, didn't I?
Have you ever heard the Jack Black Octagon remix?
No, I've heard a lot of Jack Black songs. Tenacious
No,
D.
no, it's not a Jack Black song. Someone took the time he was on Sesame Street
Wait,
and
I might have
remixed
seen
it.
that. I might have seen that actually.
I think I sent it to you once.
I might have seen it.
The stop sign is an octagon.
That reminds me, there's a guy at my work
Rick
called Lee, and I
Astley,
keep
fact.
wanting
Number
to just
10. No,
play
he's
Lee
not
for him.
gay. Rick lives with Dennis. Oh, okay, he's not
Lee
gay. I
song.
remember at one point people thought he was.
That played on
Oh, it's a
something.
popular misconception. Right. When he started out, a lot of people assumed that Rick was a black man.
We've lost
Deep
him.
voice,
We've
even
lost
after
him.
he
I had a friend
Jensen's, we've lost
me.
him.
He cast a spell on me.
What are you on about?
We've lost him.
We lost him.
Yeah, to the Tenacious D.
Tenaciously.
I love him to teach
Skinny
this D.
dipping
That,
with this in the sea of me. I propose effectively.
a song that a lot of us sing up here is "We Will Rock You." But that's a song that a lot of us would sing up here. Is "We Will Rock You."
Oh my face palm in here.
Boom.
Oh for goodness sake. He's lost it.
I remember when I was at primary school, like everyone used to always sing that song, and if anyone
Yeah,
even just
we
went,
did that in primary school too. Right, so in our primary school we had like the big like play area of all the kids, but there was like this really long walkway behind it. And now and again they would open up the gate to this walkway and a bunch of people would just walk up and down that walkway singing "We Will Rock You."
I remember
There was there was probably like a few hundred of us just going, we will rock you."
Then you get the odd people that would ruin it.
oh yeah, I know
Why?
who you're
Would they
on
say
about.
"We will
Yeah,
fuck you"?
that
Yeah,
person.
and they added a lot other stuff to it.
Never had that. Never had that up here.
I'm guessing you had it a lot. With that sounded like sarcasm to me.
No, we've never had it up here.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
Oh yeah, if you want to see what I named my cities, we have the altar of the Yes Man,
Yes, man.
March of the Fold
That's a
Ones,
scary film.
Oh, don't.
Didn't we talk about this last
lots
week?
of them.
Or 2 weeks ago.
Yes, we did. Tower, Tower of Y, Sign of Shrine. I named these greatly, don't I?
Yeah.
Port.
You didn't
I
rename
didn't name
Vol's
that
Anvil.
one.
You haven't renamed Vol's
Nah.
Anvil.
Reposer.
We need a new name for Vol's Anvil.
Okay, we can ask Gabster. Gabster, what should we name this city right here?
Call it Larry.
No,
No.
Larry.
Yes, Larry.
No. When the saints
What the hell?
go
Marching in.
Oh,
When the saints go marching in.
Why'd you both doing it?
Oh, when the saints go
Okay, I
marching.
gotta go to leave.
I need another song to sing, and I need to do it back.
Drunken Sailor.
Nah.
You know, the sea shanty?
I know it. I'm saying nah. Give me more.
I probably know it, but not by name.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
Fuck. I'm gonna have to Google it. I forget how the start goes.
I remember a song. I woke you up in the middle of the night to show you it.
Pirate Defense!
Yo. I's the greatest pirate there be on the map. Although my computer's an old pile of crap. I'm the master of turrets.
I don't
I
want a
defend
fucking
them
ad.
with glee. I eat Twinkies and ramen for breakfast each day. Yo ho!
You missed out the girls, but.
What
Oh,
would you
well,
do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a
Ah.
drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning?
Chuck him in the sea.
Way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises, way hey and up he rises early in the morning. I know that song of heart.
I think Pirate Defense is better.
What?
The pirate defense song I was singing.
No. What about that Muppets pirate song?
The Lazy Town, you are a pirate.
You are a pirate. I actually had a DVD with that on it. No. What was that Muppet song from the pirate movie?
I don't know.
Muppets, pirate.
I
Or
didn't
is it
watch the
Treasure?
Muppet movies.
I never watched the Muppets.
You two had no childhood.
I had plenty of childhood, thank you very much.
Sever my timbers. That's what it is.
Shiver my timbers.
Yeah, that's a
Put
good.
Alien
that's a good
down.
song.
I mean Predator. That's
I was
Predator.
looking, it's
Sever
blocking
my
the plot.
timbers, sever my soul. Hey ho, heave ho.
Yawn.
Yeah. Suck a dick.
No. It's a boring choice. You need a new song.
We need
Face
something
needs a new
old,
song.
mainstream.
Something air.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta
Sing the one you sing all the time with the blue to annoy me.
friendship is in it.
No.
What?
Pussycat Dolls. You sing it out, you sing without thinking
Yeah,
sometimes.
saying Pussycat Dolls just means
Don't
nothing to me.
ya?
Oh, don't you want
What about like fidget
Oh,
game?
Yeah, you sing that one out of the blue.
Don't you want your girlfriend to be
Why God like me? I remember an old mainstream one. It was like Shut Up and Drive.
Oh, don't.
Shut up and drive.
She just repeats the same word like every song, like umbrella, Ella.
I know. It's
Friday,
Friday, gotta wake up on
Dogs.
Friday.
Oh God.
That song is blasphemous.
Baby, baby, baby.
Oh. What the hell is
The only
that?
thing I
I
know
think it
from
was
that
Justin
song.
Bieber.
That was
I just
the only
heard-
thing I know from that song because it was a terrible ass song.
I think that was the whole song, as far as I'm aware. Just over and over again from the little I heard of it.
Is it Psychosocial Baby? Was it the tune of Justin Bieber? It is. I did my time.
But I wanna sew up yourself. Doesn't cut.
Was that like Scooby Doo? Scooby Taylor.
Rolling
know if I'm
around
hyper
at
or
the
just really
speed of
tired.
sound. Got places to go. Got to follow my rainbow.
You're going to regret the stream tomorrow.
Can't stick around. Have no wait.
I don't even have a
wait.
clue what's going on
Can't
in this
stick
campaign
around.
anymore.
Have to keep moving on. That's how it goes. I love fucking crossbody. Live and learn is another good one.
Cause I'm a creep. Cause I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here?
What are you singing?
I don't belong here.
Radiohead.
Whoa, whoa, she.
The stream has turned into how much butcher can we do of songs?
Next to me, how can this happen to me?
How can this happen to me? Ba-da-da-da-da.
Down to the emo stream.
What else can we butcher? It's when you try and think of songs, none come to mind.
Until I think that.
Don't stop believing.
Oh, Dunny.
Down.
Glee ruined that. even though I don't like the original song in the first place. The man-
We Will Rock You. That's a good one.
We will.
We will
rock you.
rock you.
Weren't we singing that earlier? Yeah, we were.
We are the
No, we weren't.
champions.
My friend. Bum, 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 bum.
No, that was the thing back in every time in college.
Keep on.
No. I was
we
talking
knew
about a
you'd break into
different.
song. It'd always be Queen. You're like, I really can't stand Queen.
What about
Bicycle.
What about I Wanna Rock from Twisted Sisters?
Yep, or your favorite version of SpongeBob one.
I'm a goofy
Fun.
goober. Rock.
Rock! Bam, 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 bam.
We're all goofy
Oh,
goobers.
goopy goopers, rock!
Put your toys away.
You're never gonna say no, no freaking way.
Okay, anyway. Okay.
God, I have had like 17 clips now.
Oh man, it's gonna be an album. Jensen's and Bloodcore, the album.
I'm just gonna need to like,
The cover
One big
album.
highlight.
yeah, one big
Singing
highlight.
all the songs with highlights. I think you'll get so many views.
I don't even know what I'm buying for people anymore. Just buy them anything.
Medicine.
Manathin, yes, Manathin.
I'm singing the Witch Doctor next.
And the witch doctor, the jumping shader, you bum bum bum. Oh, eat, ting tang.
Well, dang, walla bing bang.
Weren't we singing that the other week as well?
Yes, we were. And I actually had that playing the other day.
I've not heard. I heard that like a lot.
Ooh, walla bing bang.
You missed out parts.
Oh, they encourage your complete cooperation. Send your roses when they think you
Watching
need to
this
smile.
playing chat box, lol.
What did Jason say? I know you were singing. You're singing Blood, but I don't know what he was saying.
Oh,
Give me
someone's
blood,
watching this and playing
blood,
chat box.
Give me gallons of the stuff. Gave them all that they could quaff, but it would
Drink.
never be enough. I prefer quaff.
Oh, he can quaff us from that game, Castle Crashers.
And I like the word quaff. Give them all that they can quaff, and it will never be enough.
It's
So
Just
give
like
them
a
blood,
cloth.
blood, blood.
It's drink.
Grab a cup because we're going to have a blood.
No, it's what's it? Oh, I heard it. It came shuffled the other day. Was it gather around because it's going to be a flood, I think, or something like that.
Ah, okay. A flood of blood.
Yeah.
Just saying. Grab a cup because you're gonna drink some blood. Fucking blood angels.
It's MCR. What do you expect?
They're literally the blood angels, apparently.
It is the Bane Blade.
Teenagers
I remember the original American Dragon Ball theme. Rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
I like that one. I
Rock,
was brought up with that theme.
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
rock the dragon, Dragon Ball Z.
It's the Rock the Dragon one I was brought up with.
Yeah, it's Rock the Dragon was that.
Yeah, you always sing that one. I don't recall that one.
Well, it's just because the guy just goes.
You need to hit all of us off, please.
We should probably quiet down a wee bit.
Yeah,
Animaniacs. Ba da 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 da.
I'm trying to think of something else.
Animaniacs.
I don't know.
My mind's went blank.
Yeah, no, because yeah.
Trying to think
Sing
of.
your dad. Songs your dad used to play.
Didn't they?
When there's something strange and it don't look good. Guess who it is? Ghost Snapper! Vegeta.
Jada.
You know you
Hey,
like it.
Vegeta! That's a Pokemon. Like, Saki can do a great
I'm not a
Napa
Pokemon, I'm
impression.
a Chelsea. It's
I'm
a
a Chelsea,
Chelsea.
not a Pokemon. Vegeta, he's a Chelsea. I'm a catchy. God damn it, Nappa.
Ah, you're self-destruct. I hate it when you do that.
What was I gonna say?
Gohan, why didn't you dodge?
You know that
Dodge!
That tape your parents had in the car for like ages. I got a song for you, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Once upon a time, I was
That's
falling
what you
Okay.
used to do. You used to sing like.
Now I'm only falling apart.
You got power
What's the
ballads.
stream turn into?
Power ballads.
Blood
A
Claw sings
sing-along?
power ballads.
Remember that? Was it Mariah Carey? Without You, Ken Lee. I seen that the other day.
Can leave. Can leave a woo Can leave. Can leave.
I don't know what you're all about.
It was some person on the X Factor and just sung it as Ken Lee.
It's because her first language is clearly not English, and she
Brown.
thought the song was called Ken Lee instead of what was it?
Can't live.
Can't Live Without You or something.
What's that song? Cotton Eye Joe. How does that go?
Oh,
again?
no.
Beat up, beat, but I'm man Joe.
Yeah,
Here,
down,
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 long time ago.
down,
Where
down,
come from,
down,
where
down,
where come from,
down.
Cotton Eye Joe.
I love that song.
He's gone quiet. He's staring at me. You sing that one a lot as
You were
well.
just
It's like-
sitting there looking horrified.
You sing that one all the time.
Oh.
I think half the time when you sing, you do it without thinking. That's why you repeat half the ones.
Boom, boom, hard. Boom, boom, rock.
Okay, don't say that.
Hallelujah. Boom, boom, hard.
I heard that one today.
Boom, boom, hard. Rock.
Lordy.
I don't know that song.
Lordy.
Oh, you've got to listen to Lordy. Lordy are epic.
They're great.
They are. They're the monster band.
Did you love a monster?
What's that coming over the hill? It's not a monster.
Is that a monster?
Yes, it's a monster.
Yeah, that was appropriate.
I used to say that was that Lassie's theme song from our college. Remember when I gave everyone theme songs?
Yeah.
That was her theme song.
What?
Mine was.
How mean are you? Jesus Christ.
Oh. What was it?
That was savage.
My theme song. You knew my theme song in college.
What was your one? Did I give you? Mine's was Hand of Blood.
Mine was Waking the Demon. Same
Ah,
band.
yeah, so it was.
I have no idea what these songs
I heard
are.
Waking the Demon too.
Did you ever play the original Most Wanted?
The original.
Need for Speed Most Wanted?
No, I don't play
Okay.
card games.
Okay, then you.
If you did, you'd know what Hand of Blood is because that's in it, but it's censored. Because they skip out
What was it?
the
Here
hand
comes
red
my
bit.
Valentine again. Josie said. Or something.
Yeah, that's what it's.
I'm a
skips like a
believer.
little-
No,
I'm a believer.
What was it? Here comes my
That's that one back
Valentine
in my head.
again. Said. Now she's gone. That makes no sense. It's soaked in red for what she said. And then what's the other one? There's a stain on my hand and it's red. Did you skip that too?
Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, this is happening!
That's how I'm losing it.
Yeah, so whenever people say metalheads are satanic worshippers, I always show them to Lordy
Devil's
and their
Loser.
song "The Devil Is a Loser."
There's Christian metal.
There is.
Yeah.
I've actually.
Metalheads are all Satan worshippers. What about the Christian metal? Oh.
I just ended turn without doing anything just because I just couldn't be bothered and just wanted to talk. The devil is a loser and he's my bitch. For better or for worse, but you don't care which. Cause the devil is a loser and he's my bitch.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, you're gonna wake up tomorrow regretting this.
I regret
I
nothing.
don't think he will. I feel like he would own it.
Karaoke, Blood Close Karaoke Day. Blood Close Karaoke Day stream every Monday. I was supposed to be.
I handed out a couple of my cards today at work, so I'm just really playing.
You handed out some of your what? So you cut out there.
I'm just really praying that my work colleagues haven't just went, oh, I'll go see what this is all about, and they just jump on the stream.
Devil is a loser.
That would
Yeah, they
be-
caught the scream at the moment when you were singing Cotton Eye Joe.
Your face, Pamela.
Just
You'll go to work and they'll be singing Cotton Eye Joe to you.
I don't think I'd ever live it down.
Now you are regretting it. The regret is real.
An ambush.
Cotton
You're
Eye
just
Joe.
I just say it out myself because I don't care.
St. Louis. Not quite.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Wow, Vegeta completely just got obliterated.
Oh, because I was supposed to go sleep, but I got
Vegeta dead
distracted.
now.
I got distracted by your music.
Did I hear her say sag?
Distracted, she said.
Okay,
What-
I
what
heard
the fuck
because
is
I heard sag and I was like, what?
What? What did you think I said?
Shagged by the music.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck? And I bet it didn't sound anything like that. The thing you said sounded more like the thing we thought you said than what you did say.
Yeah, you pricked the clitoris.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers.
So play back the stream and then.
You can play it back. It just sounded like sag to me. I'm sorry.
No, it didn't.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
I'm Mark right. You don't know.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
You're Taz. Come to Tasmania.
Come to Tasmania.
Say it.
And his mum named Mum.
Thank you. What was that?
The Pink Panther, I
Pink
think.
Panther.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening properly. All I heard was the mum named Mum.
And his mum named Mum. That's of
That's
Tasmania.
the mania.
That's of
That's the
Tasmania.
mania. Then that's you. Do you remember the Professor and Tweety mysteries?
It's Western
Three
Tree
mysteries.
Mysteries.
If there's a something, a full moon, that was it.
Yeah, I know more of that shit.
That was a good show.
It was alright.
Good
I definitely watched it.
I remember watching it.
Me too.
Can't be bothered to enter. Oh wait, yeah, got a building to build.
Western Tree Mysteries.
Trying to remember other songs.
My journey.
What's worth singing
Dexter's
now?
Lab.
Servant of
In
the
Dexter's
king.
Laboratory.
In Dexter's,
In Dexter's laboratory. Well, then he's creating them. Wait, it's the greatest machines
He's
you've
the
ever
smartest boy
seen.
you've ever seen when Dizzy blows the experiments.
To smithereens. There will be doom and gloom when things go boom. In
Dexter's laboratory.
And you're the uncounted chicken, so.
By the way, I never got a proper name for this city over here.
Larry!
No!
Clearly, you haven't looked at any
Vols
of my other
Anus.
cities.
There we go, that'll do.
What the hell?
There's Vols A word, so I was just thinking Vols Anus.
There, that'll work.
Oh no.
Your mother's Vols. You're back to your mother's exception.
By the way, I'm surprised you didn't notice one of my other cities.
Have you named it after my mum again?
No, I've named another city.
Where?
It's not a capital. It's a small city. It's in mountains. Near the vortex.
Near the vortex, in the mountains.
It's a
Oh!
part of the same
Turkey
region as...
and Larry.
Well, I like the Larry part.
Turkeyzilla!
You'd be singing
Well,
the
Gapster's
Macarena
back
mix.
because her internet
A
failed.
1, Maca 2, Maca 3, Macarena.
Oh,
That's
no.
my version, it actually works.
You know that song is actually kind of racist.
Is it?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know the translation, but. Eh.
To me, it's just 1, Maca 2, Maca 3, Macarena. And then, hey, Macarena. Aye.
Oh, that's CBB saying what? Is that your
Hey, on 2 streams, 1 time. Tell Melcy that if it wasn't her stream. Be like, I'm watching you and Jensen's at the same time.
What about Mercy?
Still streaming.
Oh, you watching movies?
Me and Melcy are both streaming and one person's watching mine and hers at the same time.
Whose is more interesting, the singing or?
Clearly mine. Duh.
Yeah, because there's what called
She doesn't
karaoke
have
night.
my godlike dorsal tones.
Your what?
My godlike dorsal tones.
Your godlike also tone.
Oh, okay, so when the call of pleasure comes up.
The cult of pleasure just listens all day to my dorsal tones.
I'm waiting for players apparently. Okay, now we're back.
Then Mercy will
weird.
probably like be drawn into it.
I like how you said Mousy as if Skaven was running across the stream.
Mouse is coming to the stream. The torso tunes.
God, that would be really awkward if Melcy popped in my stream after I said, mine, obviously.
And then one Mackie too.
1 Mousy, 2 Mousy, 3 Mouserina.
God damn, guy.
4 Mousy, 5 Mousy, 6
Mouserina.
7 Mousy, 8
8
Mousy,
Mousy,
9
9
Mousy.
Mouserina.
Hey,
Hey,
Mouserina.
Mouserina. Mouse?
A squeak! She wound up coming in and leaving, thinking it's some sort of like mousy shrine or something.
I still don't even know who this person is that everyone else apparently knows.
This is your cast member who is my friend.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I only know.
She's
her
been
because
she's been on YouTube for quite a while, but she only recently joined the Oscars.
There's
Ow, don't
two
squelch in my ears.
surpluses.
Oh, for
Her
fudge's sake, let
YouTube
me-
channel is very child friendly, but her streams are not.
Her streams, she's like no filter, one magnitude.
Yeah, she says my streams are like this because I would go insane otherwise.
She used to unleash, unload, vent, whatever, one magnitude, magnitude. No, Serena, sorry.
Oh, that's cute.
What? What's
Apparently Mousy thought it was cool that she's watching me at the same time as her.
She's watching what? Oh, the other guy's watching both.
Yeah.
Must restore order.
I hope he's got the sound on from this one.
Someone will end up clipping Mousy Arena and sending it to her. What the hell?
Did you tell Mousy that this so far for like an hour we have been singing?
I've got nothing to research.
Neither do I. I don't know how to unlock that next research part.
Oh, you need buildings and then you need to pay money and yada yada yada.
Oh yeah, I need an archive. Ah.
I feel insane every single time the master
Insane in the
compromise.
membrane.
Insane in the brain.
Yeah, you say Adam too. Just that part though.
Insane in the membrane. Insane.
Insane in
In
the
the
membrane.
brain.
In the membrane. In the
Are you
membrane.
me every time you say that?
It's just there's no other face for me to look at as though I'm talking to, so I'm either looking at my screen as though I'm playing games
Well,
or turning to
I
talk
prefer
to you.
talking to a person too. So, be quiet, you.
No,
Yes, turkey.
I'm not a turkey.
You're the
You
demented
are a turkey.
I'm
You
not-
are a bird.
I'm not a turkey.
You said it on this stream about a month ago that you were a turkey. Well, we asked
have
if you
it
were a demented
recorded.
turkey, and you said, I am?
I'm not a turkey. You'll be singing the
Gobble,
South
gobble.
Park songs next at Kyle's mum's best.
God, that's so Raven.
That's so right.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Curry in the house.
Oh, don't. That's even worse than that's Raven. I can actually
Curry's
tolerate
in the house.
I can actually tolerate Raven's theme, but Corey in the house, no.
I remember a show called Genie in the House my little sister used to love.
Oh.
Does anyone remember the theme song for Drake and Josh?
Yeah, but I don't know the words. That's not the tune.
I remember her watching Drake and Josh a lot, but I don't think
Drake
I
and
remember.
Josh was such a good show. You haven't hit a lot of stuff. Thank you.
I remember there was an episode I
Loved it.
actually liked with the game sphere. It's spherical! Just because of that part.
Did fucking
It's spherical!
there's an episode when Josh got skinny. He hit Oprah with his car, and he's a huge fan of Oprah.
Keenan and Kel was basically the Drake and Josh.
I remember Keenan and Kel.
Yeah.
There's a YouTuber. There's a vlogger YouTuber who makes stupid videos, and he's really rich, but his vlogs are alright. Anyway, Josh from Drake and Josh are on his videos sometimes, and I remember one time he was picking up his like Nickelodeon reward.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, Josh is really muscly. God damn. He got buff.
I'm surprised you didn't sing the Jim Carrey Lady Gaga hymn.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
I might always sing it.
I came in like a Pokeball. Have you ever seen that? It's just the Pikachu doing the like came in on a wrecking ball thing with a Pokeball instead of a wrecking ball.
Next, you'll be singing at Megan Trainor. If you remember who
You
she
say
is.
that like it means something to me.
Oh, with the bass.
I was sent a picture.
You know I'm all about
Man
the
dies
bass.
of
about
heart
the
attack.
bass.
Hey, can I
Is
track
this
your
him?
golf cart?
I can't even hear him.
Can't even hear him.
I was sent a picture.
Ah, okay. It better not have been a dick pic.
Oh, watching you at Chinson's at the same time he is streaming.
I face palmed.
Well,
That's funny.
you're
Also,
streaming,
that
but the
picture
content
of
is questionable.
Mousy with her like that expression is hilarious. Oh, that's funny. That's funny right there.
What's going on?
That'd be funny shit right there. Oh, I think I hear one of the wee ones.
Okay, on my way. They heard us singing. Well, you singing.
Yeah, they have probably woke up the wee ones.
By the
It's all your fault. Bad father.
See when they get their first girlfriends or whatever, boyfriends, whatever. I'm just
You're
gonna take
embarrass them
this
so bad.
and I'm gonna show them this. That
You
and
want to
the-
know what I was like when they were really young? I came in like a wreck.
Oh no. Uh oh. Here comes
You
trouble.
you like you have yourself singing that song and you like superimpose your face on top of Miley
Go see
Cyrus in the
Daddy. Come on,
video.
go see Daddy.
Come here then. Hello, what are you doing here?
I want
Is this the youngest one?
what you.
He wants
You
to-
want to watch me?
you say hello
Is this
to
the youngest
stream.
one?
Yep.
Say hello, stream. Say it.
You gonna say hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Aw, cute.
Right, go on. You go with mommy.
Do you say goodnight, stream? Close enough.
Yeah, go on off. You go, sleepy.
Yeah, give me a cuddle.
Now we blow up the universe.
What's the matter? Are you okay?
I want to get a drink.
Okay, you can get a drink. Just a wee one.
Yes, I want to get a
Okay, you can get me a drink. Come on.
Bye.
How old are you again? You're not much older than me.
I just turned 26.
Yeah, you're not much older than me. Only 5 years.
Is he asking how old you are?
Yep.
I?
Because you have kids.
Yep. Oh, it's
Literally
nearly
the
12
reason
o'clock.
why I asked. It's your turn.
Uh-huh. I think I'm gonna need to call it a night.
Uh-huh. Because you came in like a wrecking ball?
Yes, I did come in like a wrecking ball.
And how would you end such a stream?
Good night, folks.
Titty farts.
What?